The credit belongs to the man who was actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again. Because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who, at the best, knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who, at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.
Spartans! What is your profession?
What is up? What is up? What is up? What's going on, everybody? This is Art of Ibmore. Hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's doing good. Been a long week of work, and I am tired. So I didn't start at 8 like I wanted to because I took a fucking nap. Got up from the nap, felt good. So I was like, yeah, might as well go ahead and start it. So here we are. Just got finished. I went on Artisan's stream today. Everybody's doing good. Let's see, we got AL. Said my niggas. Appreciate you. I'm listening. Salty Balls. What's up? Salute to you. Prince Zachariah. What's up? Ricky Watts. Appreciate you. And Mr. GQ, smooth. Let's go off one fall. Come in, guys, man. Appreciate you. So, a lot of good streams this week. We just had like a little game week, which is actually pretty good. We also Green Gorilla some. This was a Saturday short bus was pretty good. As you guys know, AB Media did the Coliseum last night. Basically, this month I probably won't. Well, I already know because we already made the schedule. I will not be doing the Coliseums on Saturday. I think every Sunday I'm off this month, because they did the schedules for the month. So I will be doing live streams on Sunday. And I guess since AB consistently been doing them, AB will do the Coliseum, the Saturday one on this month for this month. And so I'll be doing them on Sunday. And on my next day off, which it will be Tuesday, before Art Install stream, I'll do a stream on 3 different topics. Now I'm gonna do the topics before I go to sleep tonight, and I will get you guys to vote on them on my community tab. Whatever topic wins will be the topic of the day, and we'll talk about those topics on Tuesday. I'm thinking like around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That would give us about an hour, maybe two, to talk about the topic, and then we can go into Art Nostal stream. So we're just gonna do it like that. But that is my schedule for the rest of the week. So that is what I had planned on doing. So, like I said, I don't have too much to say. Just a lot of stuff. As far as the manosphere is concerned. Like I said, I've only been watching certain channels. That's about it. So as far as I know, most of you guys, y'all probably watched BGS's game stream, which actually was pretty good to lay out the foundation of it. I watched him debate with a guy who pretty much just wanted his attention. That's basically all it is. What's up, Charles? Which that's crazy. So that's pretty much all I've been able to watch this week. My main focus right now is to try to learn OBS. As of now, I'm getting pretty good with it. So I might want to transition the Coliseum into maybe like an OBS type stream, but still have StreamYard playing. So I'm gonna try a few little things with that. I found some other stuff that might be good for it. I just have to figure out how I'm going to implement that into OBS, because there was a program that was free, but now you have to pay for it. And I'm trying to see if there's a workaround. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If there's a workaround it, then I will definitely do it, because it seems like it's going to be fun. And it actually can help me with my animation skills, because I'm starting to get back into open tunes. Because like I told you guys, there's two things I want to do before I hit 50. I want to produce a 5-issue comic book, which that'll probably be a digital comic book rather than it be physical. And then I want to do like a multi-series on YouTube with as an animation. So that's the two main things I want to do before I turn 50. So I'm working on those things. I'm trying to. That's why I finally found an English translation of Open Tunes on PDF for me to do my animations. And I had to search for that shit, because Open Tunes is a program that was created by Studio Ghibli, and everything's in Japanese. So as far as that's concerned, everything I've been finding as far as information on is Japanese, unless it's somebody who just figured it out. Now that I found the PDF for their actual manual that's written strictly in English, I'm gonna go ham on it. So that is what my plans for the upcoming future. As far as that, I'm still gonna keep the channel, still gonna keep it open, still gonna do live streams and stuff like that. So what's up, AB? He said, yeah, Open Tunes is very complex. I have it on my computer. Yeah, it is. It's a little bit of everything. So like I said, I'm not going to really force the cash apps. I know it's the beginning of the week. Everybody paid their rent. So as far as that's concerned, if you want to donate, you can. If you don't, you don't. I'm not going to push that on everybody. If you want to just come through, have a good time. Like I said, I don't know how long this is going to be, but if people want to come up, we can come up. You want to play games, you want to joke around. Like I said, this is the Coliseum. We can talk, we can fight, we can chill, relax, whatever you guys want to do. We can look at bitches, we can critique bitches. Yep, that's right. That is correct. Evo Grand Finals is Street Fighter 6 is on. I wonder if I could stream that or show it. Is it already over, Lionel? Because I was just gonna watch the replay after I do this, because I was gonna go to the gym after this stream. Is it? Is it? Well, it shouldn't be already over. I think they over at 12. It just started. Yeah, I think Daigo got kicked out by I think Mena RD or he got sent in the losers or something like that. But that was a pretty good fight. I ain't gonna lie. Man, let me just stop talking to myself. I'll get you guys up here. Oh, Charles gets success so he can do something with his life. All right, so let's go ahead and drop it. R.P.L, Ashari. Oh shit. Yeah, I missed Tekken grand finals too. I think it was going on while I was talking to Artisan. Like I said, I'll have to rewatch all this stuff later on. Street Fighter 6 is interesting.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, guys?
Don't nobody say.
What's good, black people? My niggas,
What's up,
Yeah, they.
and Mr. Fire Breather himself, the host.
Yeah,
What's
they
up,
just
fellas?
they just
Happy
revealed.
Sunday.
They just revealed Ashra, R.P.L, and Havoc
Okay.
from Mortal Kombat 1, and R.P.L looks sick. They're doing something very interesting. They gave him a real human form. But he can transform into the real a real reptilian form, and it's badass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get Mortal Kombat 1 when it comes out. He said you got Street Fighter. Yeah, I got Street Fighter 6 on PC. Lionel.
How's it play?
That's good. I like it. My friend he says that the damage is a little bit too high, but other than that, I mean, it's fun. I feel it's a lot better than 5, to be perfectly honest.
Okay.
So
Another news, I didn't do too hot yesterday in my NASCAR race. I finished fourth. 2 weeks ago, I finished first. So
you could play that online, right?
Yeah, I'll be online going like man crazy. We be streaming some of them too. I might send y'all some. I don't know, ain't a lot of black people in NASCAR.
Yeah, I got
tennis, golf. I'm in the other shit besides football and basketball. But don't get me wrong, I'm still good.
Nah, I got you.
Yeah, I just got Game Pass again. I'm going through Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Oh, okay. Nah, I've been trying to figure out how I can fucking fix my damn scratches on the back of my damn Def Jam Fight for New York.
Oh my gosh, I love that game.
Yeah,
I wasted so many hours in that game.
So did I, but I went to my storage the other day and then found out that the disc popped out of the case and then I got scratches on it. So I figured out a place where I can actually try to get those scratches off the back of that disc. So I want to use that to see if I can get to play it.
I know you was sick.
Man, I was mad. I was mad as hell. Cause
I went
you know
to
how much
store.
that game? You know how much that game costs now? If you just try to get it off eBay, it's
Probably
like
$60. Oh yeah, I believe
128.
I believe it. That game was the shit.
$128 for a game, and it don't even have a case. I'm like, nigga.
Yeah, I believe it because that game was the shit. I'm still mad at EA. EA shut that studio down, but that's neither here or there.
And that game will never come back out because of all the licenses that had to come with that.
Yeah, all the licenses have expired, and
No, just like if they bring that game out, they're not. EA's not gonna get like 100% of the profits. They have to divvy out all the like Busta Rhymes, Snoop Dogg, all them. They have to give them all residual checks for that.
Oh yeah.
And those cheap motherfuckers ain't trying to give up no extra money to them brothers.
No.
Sure.
But that game was the original mixed martial arts game, in my opinion.
Yeah, Lionel said download the PS2 emulator, run an ISO. Yeah, that's if I can't get my original game to work, that's probably what I have to do because I've been wanting to play it again.
Mm-hmm.
And Lionel said to me, let's go. I know you ain't trying to get your ass beat on stream, Lionel.
But all we do is talk about women, right? Anyway,
hey, I talk about my interests. I talk about anything that's interesting, and I make fun of the stupid shit that they do. That is my job.
Because it's more than like with real men like us now than just thinking about him all day. Trust me, I'm not trying to spend the rest of my life.
You're looking at Open Tunes.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I've played with it a little bit. You just gotta get used to what the rooms do and you know how to color coordinate and stuff. You got to kind of plan before you go into programs like that.
Yeah, like I said, I found the PDF that's in English, and I was like, damn. Because you know, when you go on the website, the whole PDF is in Japanese, but I found someone who translated it.
Okay.
If you want, I could send it to you.
Sure.
I could do I'll probably have to do a Dropbox because there's a lot of. I got to send BGS a lot of stuff because I promised him a lot of stuff, and I just haven't had the time.
Yeah, I've been trying to learn. I'm getting back into Blender, getting a little bit more used to the 3D space and modeling again, which is can be complex.
Is Blender easy to pick up?
It takes a bit, but once you get it, it's easy to catch on.
Now, because I come from a 3D background, because when I went to school down here in Raleigh, I learned Maya.
Okay, so I don't have to tell you what a difference between a vertice and a face is. Okay,
I already
you
know
should be fine then. Once you learn the keyboard shortcuts, you should be fine then.
Okay, because I came from a 3D background, so I know all that stuff. I was using Maya.
How to make loop cuts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was using what was I using? Maya 3, I believe. Yeah, I think it was Maya 3 because it was like 3ds Studio Max.
Mm-hmm.
It was either those two, but we learned both. But I mostly learned Maya.
Like how to add your modifiers for mirror effects to speed up your modeling and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I was thinking about downloading it, but I need to get me some. I need to get one more. Well, I need to get another 4 terabyte M.2, and I need to get me another a 2 terabyte hard drive SSD.
Yeah, make sure you learn your modifiers and stuff like that because that stuff helps.
Yeah, I will. I'm trying to find out what did I put that PDF?
You can do 2D animation in Blender too.
Yeah, with the grease pencil. Yeah, I heard about that, and my friend was talking about that using the grease pencil for that, and he said it's actually pretty good.
You can do video editing, but I don't necessarily care for it. I prefer, more traditional video editing. It's kind of clunky. Blender's video editing is kind of clunky.
Right. I never used it for that though, but yeah. See, here it is. OpenTunes documentation. It's June 28, 2023. So this is the newest one.
Okay, so this is the 1.7 documentation. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Tells you how to download it. Production workflow, interface overview, setting up a scene. It's got the whole handbook. And it's all in English. So, I'm going to go through this motherfucker.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I think I have your email from my thing, so I'll send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm gonna put my email in the background too. I want to get some of this stuff too. For real.
You said what, AL?
I said I'm gonna put my email in the back chat. I want you to send me some of the information too on that annual report stuff. I just started getting my schedule.
Hey, if you want me to help you learn all this stuff, I can help you. I have no problem with it. We just can set up a day, and then it could be like a little hobby for you. You can make little animations about all these dumbass motherfuckers. Because I'm still thinking about doing the
I'm thinking about doing that too.
I'm still thinking about doing the was the pro black Billy Goat cartoon.
Oh, you talking about Dr. Umar?
Well, no, it was a concept I had like back about a couple years ago. It was about a pro black Billy Goat who was always talking about my black queen, and then he had met the red pill brawlers. Always.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm thinking.
Oh, my black queen, my black queen.
Yep. So I might do something with that.
Yeah, Dr. Umar talking about school and Sukihana. I was like, I'm done. You supposed to have respect for you after you do that. Come on, man.
I mean, look, Suki, he probably fucking her. Who knows?
He probably is fucking her. He likes single mothers like that.
Because at this point, he lost all credibility for me. Like, you still ain't made your school.
Mm-hmm.
Still ain't made your school. You're talking shit to other men to my like it's their fault, who had no nothing to do with the women how they act today. Any women don't even give a damn.
Right.
They don't even give a damn about these guys. They just want to say shit. So as far as I'm concerned, like I said, I'm pretty much done with them. Like I ain't got time for the headache. There's stuff I want to do. Yeah. So I mean, as far as that's concerned, what you got going on, I do not give a fuck. I got way too much shit going on in my life to be worried about what these dumbass bitches want.
Yeah, well, Megan Thee Stallion came out and told us what she wants. She like, we don't need you. We want you, but we don't need you. I'm like, okay, you don't need me. I'm out.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how they want to play it. All right.
All right, you be all right.
Cause I ain't got time for it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got time for that dumb shit that they be talking. I deal with that shit enough at this job. This is one of the one things I hate about my job is I have to deal with fucking women. Cause they are entitled brats.
Yeah. Don't talk about Ebony Kate Williams like that. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Nah, she is who she is. Shit.
Yeah.
As far as what's up, Lionel? Long time number one Exo Squad hater.
Listen, it was a terrible cartoon when it aired on UPN and in the 90s, and it's still a horrible cartoon now.
No, it's not. That cartoon was amazing. They use actual battle strategies from real life in that. Yeah.
I was 6 years old when that cartoon was running, right? As in I stated, a relic channel, UPN. It's now known as My 9.
This guy. It's okay. I understand. You don't have good taste. That's all.
Up yours.
What's going on, man?
Well, I'm torturing myself with this PlayStation 2 emulator playing Star Ocean till the end of time. I should be actually editing a whole bunch of videos, but I'm feeling lazy today. I can do it tomorrow.
Oh, you got a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's basically all I do as of right now. Like, the only reason I'm actually playing this particular game right now is because they're remaking, or I think remastering Star Ocean 2, the second story that came out for the PlayStation 1 in the early 2000s, I believe it was. Mm-hmm. They're giving it the 3D backgrounds with 2D character sprites treatment, like they did with Octopath Traveler and what is that thing? Triangle strategy.
Right.
So basically, it looks like they're actually putting an effort in remaking it, because the first time they tried to remake the game, they ported it to the PSP around 2007, 2008, and I just wasn't feeling that. It did not look right on that PSP. So right now, all I'm doing is uploading a new video every day with the Star Ocean game. But I was talking to my sister about it, that I'm only gonna stop like around one of the final dungeons, but I'm not doing the final dungeon, which is basically repetition on ice. So.
Okay.
Is that what's that one on PS2? Because I think I got that one.
But this one is till the end of time.
Till the end of time.
Yeah, this is with the main character has blue hair and doesn't shut up.
What is it, like an action adventure first person type game?
No, it's one of those action RPGs. Kind of plays like
the new Final Fantasies right now.
Yeah, but very slow, because it came out in 2003. So this is like when most game developers were getting the whole character action formula started. Because a lot of those games when they came out on the PlayStation 2 were pretty rough.
You play that Final Fantasy stuff?
I wouldn't play Final Fantasy. I'm not really much of a fan. Because I've heard that 16 is overheating PlayStation 5s, and battle is just repetitive. I'm like, I don't want to play that.
Yeah, I'm more into the Bioware kind of stuff, like Dragon Age and Mass Effect, Knights of the Old Republic. Those are my kind of RPGs.
Yeah, I hear something about that every now and then, but I haven't been listening to the Retronauts about those games as of late.
I'm playing through Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now.
Oh, that game looked good when the trailer first came out. I just never really got around to it.
Well, that and the Origins. I got Game Pass now. I got Game Pass again, so when those are on, I was like, oh, let me download those and try them out.
Are you able? Does that have like a streaming service, or do you have to download those games with Xbox Game Pass?
Both.
Oh.
You can download them, which is what I do.
Because I got Game Pass on my gaming laptop, but I haven't activated it yet. Because I'm like, kind of don't want to really play those games just yet.
Yeah, like I'm downloading Forza 5, Horizon 5 now, and games like that. Other than that, I'm doing WWE 2K23.
Oh, that I know you played it. Have you played AWE or AEW?
AEW not yet, but from what I've heard, is just like No Mercy as far as gameplay.
Yeah, because I wanted to play that actually, but
they said the creator wrestler is not as good, but
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, it's not up to par, but they said wrestling is amazing.
Never really been into wrestling at all, or their games. They really couldn't master the whole system when SmackDown first came out for what was it? When the first SmackDown game came out for PC. Yeah, PlayStation.
Yeah, it's the same engine, but it's a little bit more simulation based now. Or at least the way I have it set up. Like there's weight detection. 300 pounders wrestle like 300 pounders.
Okay.
If you're facing somebody like Yokozuna, you're not slamming him till you pull off your finisher. You're just not. He's just gonna shove you off. If you try to spear him with a small wrestler, he's gonna shut. Him and Andre the Giant just gonna toss you to the side.
Let me. Well, in your opinion, go ahead, AO.
I was gonna say he's got it like a real realistic type setting. He plays like I do when I play basketball. So I refine however the game comes out when default seven, either it's too slow or too mechanical or they not hitting shots because the default settings is so weak. I go in there and I adjust and I make them. I want to see a realistic type game. So on another level, I guess, any y'all in the car racing game, the wheel spin wheel type game.
What are you
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
ask me?
You didn't hear what I said? You didn't hear what I said?
You're kind of muffled.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's these headphones. Now I was saying, basically, you got to set up on a realistic type setting system. You like to play like you know how it will be in your mindset. You know what I'm saying? If the game's not playing too slow or they be looking too robotic or mechanical, you gonna go in there and you gonna fine tune it so it's gonna play like you want it to play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to do the same thing with 2K because sometimes that shit be like, yo, what the fuck? I know this guy should be making this shot. Ain't no damn way.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, I play nothing but all-star Hall of Famers with the legends, and I go in there and I'm like, oh no, my game speed got to be at 82. We got to be running. I'm go set it. I'm gonna set these shots on the percentages to what I know they supposed to shoot, and I'm gonna adjust some stuff so where if I stream the game I play, you thought you was watching a real basketball
Mm.
What's going on, Charles?
What's up, Charles?
Woo! Um, just fixing something to eat and coming back down to my room to put away clothes from this job that I just finished.
How's that been
Nice.
going?
Put it to you this way. There's a difference between people with money and people without.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah. Well.
game.
Yeah.
And I do
When
believe
you
you
got to
can start
think,
working with the ones who got it versus who don't.
then it's funny because I was on this EP job for almost a week with this very, very well-off family. Put it to you this way, and I want you to count. I didn't pay for airfare, food. Hell, I didn't even pay for clothing.
Mm.
And I met him at BWI. Then we went to South Carolina to pick up his grandmother. Then we went to Charlotte, North Carolina. Flew straight to Florida. And as soon as we get to town, we drop our luggage off to the house, which was a $7 million house. And we go to the market, and literally he drops a stack in the damn for food. They were like, hey, we picked up clothes for you when you gave us your sizes. And they went to Brooks Brothers to grab polos and slacks.
Oh, they treated you good.
They gave me like about 4 pairs of polos, 4 pairs of slacks. Each polo was like about 110, and each pair of slacks was 130.
Mm.
It was his wife's birthday, the 3rd, so they had a full course meal at a 4-star restaurant, and whatever me and my cousin ate, because he does executive protection as well,
I'll
because
be
he
right
put
back,
me on with it. He put me on with it. We ate full course meals. Wherever they ate, we ate. We were
Okay.
on the
Nice.
beach. We were on the beach. Matter of fact, when we stayed at the $7 million house, it had 3 garages. The refrigerator is about 3 times the size of an average refrigerator. Each room had its own full bathroom. And I'm like, God, I'm living good. The fucking pool and jacuzzi actually fucking changed colors. Then there was a like a patio on the roof where you sat on the rooftop and smoked cigars. Oh man, that was good. And people said, was it like, how did it go? Nothing happened, so that means good job.
Hey.
Oh
Sounds.
shit. Well, I did bring about well, just in case something did go funny, and when we stayed on the island, I brought about 4 13-round magazines of 40 caliber and 3 22 magazines of 40 caliber. So we were good. And the medical stuff that I brought too in a little concealable bag. So
You a little over-equipped, don't you think?
there's no such thing as overkill in a gunfight, is it? Don't you think?
I do.
I'm like, shit. I've been in places in the world where being outgunned ain't fun. I'm like the Jewish, never again. Never again. So yeah, they were safe. I even told my cousin, if shit goes bad, I'm gonna be the guy that stays there and tell you drive off with the family because I got enough armaments to keep me good. So it was fun. It was really nice. Taught their 7-year-old daughter how to dig a foxhole. She was happy. She was like, "We're gonna dig a
Cool.
foxhole." Yeah, we're gonna dig a foxhole. Thank you, Uncle Charles. So now she's gonna go back when she goes back to school. My Uncle Charles, this little white girl, gonna be like, "My Uncle Charles taught me how to dig a foxhole." Does your daughter know how to dig a foxhole? Yes, Uncle Charles was in the army.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Charles.
So it's like, so it,
Hey,
I
what's
was gonna
going on,
say,
gentlemen?
What's going on, guys?
I saw your post earlier, man. I love that video, man.
which one?
the one that I was referring to in Montgomery,
yeah.
Alabama.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was every time I watch those videos, I always think of which person would be me, and I said that was me swimming in the water to get to that.
I mean, that was like the hood. I'm gonna, for all you who don't understand, in Montgomery, Alabama,
Man.
it was the security officer, older gentleman.
I know that. That's why I know you loved it because I'm like that was a security guard. I'm like, oh, I said when I saw that, I'm like Charles gonna love that.
I was like this. The older gentleman told the white dudes that they couldn't park there because they were blocking everybody else, docking at the pier.
Mm-hmm.
So the white guys attacked him. He threw his hat. I guess the hat was signaling the Hood Avengers and Justice League. The older guy held his own for a minute till he was outnumbered.
Yeah.
At that moment, niggas got off their boats. It was one dude swam. I mean, he was like,
I know
he was
that
like
was
the
me.
hood
I told
version.
everybody that was me.
He was like the hood version of fucking Aquaman or Namor. He swam to the pier to get some. Man, it was like the hood fucking, like, man, it was like, that's the reason.
Version of the Hulk Unleashed.
I love the fact that people may have their issues with baby boomers, and you're entitled to your opinion.
But them boys came out for him.
but what you won't say is the reason. But this is what you need to say. Baby boomers are the reasons why you don't have the Klan having rallies in your communities.
Mm-hmm.
Because they ass.
What had happened? I missed something.
Oh man, you need to show that video. I mean, that basically what happened is they was parked in a place they wasn't supposed to be parked. The dude asked them nicely. They kind of like did that. They asked him, and then but they said he asked them more than once. So, Trump had been in town a couple of days before. I guess the white people, they were in numbers. They got their liquid courage. Because remember, like I told you, they don't do shit unless they got numbers. And you see, the man held his own until the people got there.
CJ, why'd you have to take me back to my hometown mentioning liquid courage?
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, I ain't gonna lie though. They opened up a can of whoop ass. I'm in the background. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm loving it. I was like, man, why couldn't I be there?
They didn't open Trey. Let me correct you. They didn't open a can of whoop ass. They opened a 40-ounce of whoop ass.
But I mean, no offense. It was people probably flying down to Montgomery to get in that fight. I mean, literally.
It was like that old guy had the sword of omens, and all you heard was thunder. thunder.
Hell yeah.
Thundercats. Oh, and all of a sudden, Darius came to jump on some ass.
Especially the woman commentate, you like, pop, 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 pop. You see, they was knocking out brawls. I was like, oh man, that's my type of shit. I'm like, why couldn't I have been there?
Okay.
You know
Whoa. First of all, what is this video that y'all speak of? Because I
Oh my! Play the video. It's basically it's not. It's only on Facebook. They don't have it on YouTube. You want me to send it to you?
You gotta send it to
Montgomery. Look it up at Montgomery, Alabama. Like even when the news show it, they only show the skit because they don't realize that the white people was wrong. So the news people show that like it's from their point of view. Like yeah, you gotta watch it. It's on Facebook. Oh my gosh, because the dude was nice. He threw his hat like fine. After the dude hit him, he just threw his hat up in the air like woo. Next minute, you know, he was holding his own. He was an old dude too. And I was like, even at the end of the video, they had two versions where you see the other people down on the other end. The old people was even throwing hands. I was like, go ahead, Grandpa. He was. The old people was throwing hands. I was like, yes, right. Then the women came out beating. White women tried to do something. Black women came. Oh hell no, you didn't touch my brother. They would start beating. Oh yeah. I was just like, see, now that's how you settle everything. You know me. I love hand-to-hand combat like that.
Yeah,
that's how you fight.
I'm opposed to Facebook, so somebody got to put it up.
That old guy, I'm actually downloading it to my phone, so I'm gonna put it in my What's up, Macho Pichu? I miss you too, boy.
Yeah,
that
man.
old guy.
Man, you can tell how excited I am.
Where is this video? Because I'm seeing other people react to it, so I'm
here. Let me go. It's on my Facebook page. Yeah, you friends? Here, I'll go ahead and post it.
Hey Charles.
You posted into the chat.
Charles, I have
posting in the back check.
Charles, I have a big surprise for you.
What's that?
You know how you told me that? You know how you told me last year that when I get back in the booth, it'll be at a stadium and not just a high school stadium when I was just getting back into the booth.
What's that?
Well, this is for everybody on the panel. September 2nd, I will have the call of the Chicago HBCU Classic from
Not letting me do it.
Soldier Field.
Look at this. Yeah, look at it. It say like, who say we don't stick together? Let's see.
I'm gonna post it in my community tab. Right now. Congratulations. Congratulations to the snowman.
I'm going home.
Even Ricky Smiley did a sermon on that. I was like,
I'm going home Labor Day weekend. I'm bringing the family with me, and we are going to be in the radio booth at Soldier Field. They gave me the and I didn't get the call from a station. I got the call from the folks in charge of the HBCU Classic in Chicago. And we had a Zoom call, and 5 minutes into the Zoom call, they said we can do something. We don't have any restrictions, and this may turn into a SWAC game of the week deal.
That's what's up.
Congrats, brother. Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats.
This is one I've wanted for years. And in a way, it really helps me finally kick off my 25th anniversary. And it's their 25th anniversary.
Shout out to BGS. Shout out to Adrian Thomas and Imani Children coming through.
So I will be on the ground the next month plus selling the daylights out of this because my goal is to get 20 grand for this game.
Nice. You better. Shit. I'm going to tell you what. I just uploaded the videos. So, yeah.
I saw it. I saw it and I had a big old smile on my face.
It's going to be in probably either my shorts.
Like Charles, like I said, when I saw that dude, he kind of reminded me of you, a big older guy. I'm like, oh yeah, and because he still stood his own. I'm like, I know Charles gonna talk about that.
Man, I think I usually don't do a live stream on Mondays, but I think it's gonna
you
be.
got to do it. No, you got to do one. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got to do one after that.
My next two words are what? My next two words are what time? Because I got one final show to do, 8 p.m. tomorrow night, and then after that, I'm free. So Charles, whenever you hop on, I'm hopping on.
Yeah, that's gonna be
because that was a classic ass whooping. It was that was like you saw the Zennials, you saw the Millennials, the Gen Xers, the Boomers. Hell, you even saw some solid generation get some licks in.
This is what you saw. I hate to say something like this. This is what you need to do a video on. Talk about now the underlying issues. I hate to say we need to talk about this shit all week. The underlying issues of what that video showed yesterday.
I may get a piece.
The underlying issues, what shows is this. You know, when black people bond up to do something,
it's either
you guys better watch the fuck out. That's what you need to be scared of.
It'll be either Wednesday or Thursday, but I want to get a piece of that.
Everybody got to do a show all week on this because I hate to say something. That video right there technically could start a movement.
It should.
I'm gonna tell you what. If you go to my shorts right now, oh my god, that shit brought a smile to my face, and people be like, "You should be preaching racial harmony." I do. It's called stop fucking around with people until you get your ass whooped.
Thank you.
Dre is right. And what this basically is going to let them know is this. You've been put on notice. We know what you're up to, and if you want to fuck around, you go find out.
Well, you know they own a store. Now, I'm just letting you know, the people who started the fight, they own a store. Now, I'm letting people know because I do insurance jobs. Don't burn down a store or something like that because they have a deductible. So if you do anything, make sure it's a death of 1,000 cuts. Okay, because that way they don't capitalize on it. Okay, so just if you do anything, just make sure you keep it within reason, so they have to pay out of pocket. Now, the important stuff already been said.
I mean, that was an ass whooping that made all the ancestors from heaven smile down upon thee.
Let me put this in a language, Charles. Let me use your language. That was from left to right. That was Rod McCrary, Tony Siragusa, Sam Adams, and Rob Burnett.
And what was the name of the boat? Do you realize what the name of the boat was?
What was it?
Harriet.
Wow.
Baby.
Harriet Tubman was like, "Get it for Mama, baby." Give me one. It's like, God damn.
You know what?
Right, Harriet.
Charles, you know what you put on? You know what you put on top of that just for a soundbite? I just happen to have the Ravens Super Bowl introduction. All you need is the first 4 players, and that will signal the start of that. All you need is the intro of the front 4, and then Ray Lewis to finish it.
That's all they did the slide on that motherfucker. I mean,
yeah, they sure did.
They whooped some ass. That was like, like I told you, like he summoned the Hood Avengers and Justice League. They whooped that ass like it was a Marvel and DC fucking crossover.
Yeah, I mean, hold on, I'm still trying to find this video. The video you uploaded just shows him getting his ass beat.
Go on my shorts on my page, on my channel.
This must be the longer one.
Sounds like to me those white folks left that weekend with some lumps upside their heads.
Hold on, here it is.
Hey, what's up, AL? I haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, what's good buddy?
Just dealing with a few things here.
Oh wait, just in case this has sound.
Yeah, it's just
play it. I want to see.
Oh yeah, you got to see it. Beautiful. Oh yep, that's it.
It's the whole thing.
Well, it's
full screen, please.
I can't get it full screen. It's a short.
Oh no! Here. Let me find the link. Let me fuck it. I gotta get you. Let me get you the link. Hold on.
Okay.
Everybody, people need to see it. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this.
And he's still in moving boat. Still in moving boat.
Yeah, I ain't showing nothing.
Try the first one on my page. The first one.
It just shows them jumping them. That's it.
And then you got to see the rest of it. I guess it's loading now. That's when the nigga swim to the pier to whoop his
ass. Hold on.
I'm not gonna stay too long. I have to be up in the morning to help get Jody off to work. And
the person who go search Facebook, she's an influencer. Here, I'll get you the one that way because it won't let me do it on the phone. I'll get it for you. Search Danica Payne on Facebook. She got it on her main.
The whole thing.
Dre,
she got the whole video. I just because I watched it I don't watch it like 5 times, and I hate to say on the main video I commented it. I put their business location down, so on the main video underneath it, they put their picture and their business location
in the back chat, and I can open.
Hey, Dre, where are you located?
I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, man. I wish I was there because I wish I was in Montgomery, Alabama. You know me, I love a good fight, man. I mean, to me, that was the view. That's how you fight. Like them boys came out, they was fighting, and nobody. People say, "Oh, he went too far with the cheer." Bullshit, no, motherfucker. She probably said some nigga shit. She deserved. But that's what I said. No knives, no guns, just hand-to-hand combat. Them niggas came. You thought you was shit when you had the number jumping on that old man. Them young boys came and beat the shit out your ass. Then the black cops that came, we got to give respect to the black cops. Because think about that. They handled the situation really good. They didn't Derek Chauvin nobody, even though you know they probably wanted to. You know what I mean?
I'm glad. I'm so proud of the way you said fight. He didn't say fight. He said fight.
I'm from the South, so you know my family's from the South. I got that. That was just I didn't know lie, man. I done watched that video like probably 15 times.
Hold on. All right, so this is them beating up the security guard.
Yeah, they should be like 4 minutes. So it goes,
That's when he's telling him to move that boat, and he took his hat off. He said, "Okay,
they cut Thundercats."
There's the hat.
Holding his own.
Way they go.
Right. He's giving some back. He was giving it back. And then, my God, he's on the ground. He's on the ground. Oh my God! Somebody called Jim Ross to commentate this shit. Oh my God! Just sons of bitches. That's a running. Stop go. Stop go! Stop go! Oh my God!
Look at the dude in the water. He's swimming over there to get some.
Dude comes over like fucking Aquaman to get some.
That nigga swimming over there to get some. That's me, buddy. All day. You be like, wait a minute.
Oh, my God! It's like fucking Black Namor. Like, he's coming to get some. Oh my God!
He's coming to get a piece.
Yeah, that's the guy that swimmed up.
They don't have. Wait a minute. They don't have to hold here. Let me go to Danique.
I'm doing it one at a time. Hold on.
No, you gotta just watch the whole one. It's got like four minutes.
They formed the Just Us League and shit. God damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
you see when them right? I love how they show and they say that, like you said, they've been capturing that. They say now it's on, and they show all them 4 of them black boys up against them.
Yeah, they got the black Aquaman out that bitch. He said,
"Hell yeah." That's gonna go viral. I ain't even gonna lie, man. We should all black people should change their backgrounds on Facebook to that. Now where it say now it's on. It had a 4 black.
Hold on. Here goes the next one.
They ready to move now. He ready to run. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the part. Oh yeah.
Here comes the Thundercats and shit.
Oh no, you was talking shit a minute ago.
Called up Hillary and they came with artillery.
Oh shit.
He's about to jump out that boat.
Oh shit, I'm loving it.
Oh
my God.
That what you get. Oh,
Look how the cops taking their time breaking it up. Like,
Oh yeah, they're
They
taking
ain't
their
getting in
time.
that. We're gonna wait till everybody tire themselves out.
smart cops threw that bitch in the water. Look at that dude wailing on him now. He's like, da 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 da. No. Oh. Yeah, see, they only show.
we need
yeah,
we
see,
need a 60-year-old nigga to come up here. Where you at, BGS?
Yeah, BGS. Yeah, get BGS in here to comment on that, man. Here's a big question, BGS. How do you
I
feel?
mean, he beat
when
a
you see a
Negro
video like
spiritual
that?
out of his ass.
Yeah,
He
Beat
goes
man.
more
last-
than that.
here's
Out.
the-
He
here
beat
goes
more
the
than
last
that
one
out of him.
Charles shared. Hold on.
That you would have swear that there was a fat butt naked girl in the bed with me. The way I'm so happy. Oh yeah, look at the old man. Like what? No, you. Oh, look at that. Oh no, you
Oh
don't.
my God! I
Old
didn't
man
know
got
Frankie
him.
Beverly
He
had
better
hands.
get in that ass. He got him.
Yeah,
Get him.
yeah.
Get him. Fuck him up.
Bow.
Oh,
Hell
big boy giving him the business. Woo. Whoop
Look
him.
at Becky
Whoop
over
him
there
like
getting
they
pummeled
so
by the
said.
black women. Now she on the ground crying.
Oh, here
Bam!
comes
Hitting
the
her with the
chair.
chairs.
Oh my
Bow!
God!
Bow!
They went WWF for oh my God! It looked like Earth, Wind and Fire
Wow,
made
look at her even
for
with the
that.
chair. Wow. He's like, I even hit your bitch. You ain't gonna do shit.
He's swinging at everything that moves.
That ain't nothing but the inner 60s coming out.
Yeah, buddy.
He was all right until you used that chair.
Nah, he was all right. That's a white man on the ground. They got to. Now it took everything in him not to do a Derek Chauvin his ass.
That was the black guy. He hit the white.
No, that was a white guy. The other white. When you show the other video, you can see it was a white guy. They say you got to see the other video. You can see his head. It's a white guy.
Tan ass white guy.
Oh
Yeah,
my God!
he was a
Oh
white
my
guy.
God! It's like Maze and featuring Frankie Beverly and Earth, Wind and Fire just did an ass whooping. I mean, it's a
Man.
cold hard single. Oh my God! Here comes the Commodores. I swear to God, somebody got shanked with an afro pick with a fist on the end of it. What the fuck happened here?
Oh man. Now,
Oh my God!
remember,
somebody-
guys, do not look. Do not do anything that will cause them to get an insurance windfall on their business. Okay.
Because that's the one thing they're looking
That was
for.
a black guy. That was a black guy, Dre, who hit that.
No, they showed it. You got to see the other video. You can see they got another. But maybe that was a white guy that they had on the ground.
It's a black. Hold on, I could show.
Wait a minute, it's another video, and this because the video here, I got the still pictures of it. See, can
Show
you
it
post a
again.
picture in the
Show
chat?
it again.
Because you can see they got all the white people in cuffs. They got them up leaning in cuffs up against the wall.
I know,
You
but
can see
I'm
like
talking about the
yeah.
guy. I'm talking about the guy that hit the white woman on top of the head.
Oh no, yeah, that was a
chair.
black guy. Yeah, no, I'm talking about but the guy that cops arrested too. They got see you ain't seen all the video. I've seen too many of them. Where that was they had the white people. They had them all lined up, cuffed, like literally. Like basically, all you had to do was shut the fuck up, y'all motherfuckers, and they got them standing there in the parade.
I
Like
have
literally,
the
I posted it online. I posted under the main page where the video got the most views. I posted their Facebook page. They got pictures of them earlier on the boat, so you can see it was them and where their business is.
I got two of the most perfect sounds for that.
What?
Everything that the retaliation can be summed up like this,
Tiger uppercut.
and this,
Yeah.
Bitch.
and this.
God damn it. You can't make this shit up.
Oh man, they love. I mean, like
You
I
really
said,
can't. You really can't.
Like I said, the first sound I played.
Tiger uppercut.
No, you know what? When everybody showed up, y'all know I'm a game show buff. I have to do this. Let me give you a little Joker's Wild. This is when everybody showed up.
yeah, you gotta see. That's the bad thing. I hate this one phone type shit. I got to get my other phone back.
Yeah.
I'm still paying a bill on the phone that's broken, which I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
I haven't paid
man.
for like the last 3 months on a phone that's broken.
On a phone that's broken.
Yeah, I
Yikes.
gotta go get another one. I keep your number and everything. I don't want to.
Fair enough.
Don't you have that? Everything saved to your SD card.
What on the other phone?
Yeah, all your numbers and stuff.
Yeah, well, this is the main phone right here. This is the main phone right here. But everybody, that was supposed to be the business line. And I'm gonna have to now just give an example. Thank God my business has turned around. I done helped out. I got me like 6 out-of-state investors, and I'm heading in all of their properties now. So I'm gonna have to expand because I'm gonna need some people to come work for me actually now, which is knock on wood. I ain't even gonna lie. Like you hear about that shooting in Cleveland Heights? That's one of my houses.
Hey Dre.
What?
How can I help you spread the word about your business?
Oh no, I just need some motherfuckers that can come to work and do some work.
Oh, okay.
Well, I thought, but I got 6 out-of-state investors now. I got 6 properties. That house in Cleveland Heights where they got shot up, but somebody rented one of my properties, and the little kids were there acting a fool. They were gang members and shot up the house. Now it's good for me, bad for my investors because I'm talking like 14, 15K worth of damage.
Yeah.
I mean, good for me because I get the job to fix it, but bad for my investors.
Yeah.
And like I told them all the time, like I'm trying to handle everything, but which means it's like go to show. I went into business doing landscaping just so I could meet these motherfuckers because they needed a landscaper at the time. They didn't need no repair people. So I was like, well, fuck it. I do the landscaping because I knew after I got in with you and after you saw me, then I would just get out. And that's what I do. I worked into landscaping to where I started a little bullshit landscaping company just so I can get in the door.
Right.
And now I'm trying to pawn the landscaping off on somebody else because I don't want to do that. So I'm just trying to give that to somebody else. And they can just cut the grasses at the houses, 3 times a month. Because I ain't going to lie, man. A nigga is not used to being out there in that damn heat and that sun beating down on a nigga.
Well, I understand that.
Because I'm too old for that shit, man. I feel like I get out there after a day of landscaping, man. I try to do 5 yards in one day. I give it up to the Mexicans, man.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't tell my dad that video because a tear may come from his eye.
Oh shit! You guess who sent the video to me first? An old lady. She got to be like 70. She's like, Dre, I know you'll like this. And she said, my mother, like, because I used to take care of her grandfather before he died, and I knew her mother. She's like, oh yeah, my mother would have loved to have seen this because her mother was a fighter, but like,
how many of my Facebook, how many of my Facebook friends. You know how many of my Facebook friends turned that shit into their fucking screen, their background screensaver?
Oh shit! I'm about, like I said, I told you not lie. Like I said, the woman who sent it to me, she's like 70.
I'm gonna tell you,
Dre, I know you love this because I'm like, wow. She was like, how'd it feel? And she was even happy. I was like, God, that's go to show you.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Old, young. I mean, what? It didn't matter. What? A black man getting jumped? Oh, okay. And you see the cops even came and think about this shit. Think about this shit. Even with all that shit going on, think about it. Them cops still treated them white boys with respect and stuff like that. They didn't think about it. It wasn't like he was selling loose cigarettes and shit like that.
Right.
After all, they did a worse crime than that. He wasn't drunk in public. He wasn't sitting at home eating a bowl of ice cream. I mean, do you realize it took the refrain it took for those police officers not to? Come on, man. Sorry.
Okay, Ron White. Drunk.
No, I'm just saying this. I'm just saying you understand what I'm saying. I got to give it up to them for that.
I totally get it. I totally get it.
All right.
Let me get on. Tall man got to go to bed because I don't need Dr. K waking up and she's had a stressful weekend as it is. So, and do me a favor, y'all. Keep my friend Arlette Washington in her prayers because her son, my best friend, one of my first radio partners, died this morning because of congestive heart failure.
Yeah, sorry to hear about that, man.
Well, tomorrow I will lead off with a tribute to him, and the game I do on September 2nd will be in his honor also. Matter of fact, every game I do this year, and there's going to be a lot because I have the feeling I'm going to be quite busy, will be for him because there's a lot of people that have been reaching out to me, telling me about his work, and I knew this shit back in 1995 when I met him. Yeah. Let me scoot. I love you, gentlemen. Thanks for letting me up for a while. I appreciate it.
Problem.
Peace, brother. Peace.
Thank you.
So, anything else that's going on in these YouTube streets?
I swear I'm gonna make a short video of a fucking pro wrestler headshot and say black people at the pier be like.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. now, wait a minute. Think about it. They dispel all, but I thought you said black people don't swim. We swim for the right reasons.
I mean, that motherfucker swam like Aquaman in that bitch, boy. God damn.
Just think about it though. We got thing in that. Look at that. You can't say, wait a minute, how to get black people in the water, right?
Hey, they showed up, so that's what's up. I mean, that's what I like to see. You motherfucker ain't fighting alone. You motherfuckers ain't scared. Especially he's being done wrong. He just doing his damn giants that told him motherfuckers to move. They needed to move. Fuck all that.
You know, I'm gonna have every fucking video of a pro wrestling chair shot by a black dude.
Motherfuckers think they own the fucking world.
Oh no, they own that ass whooping now.
Yes, they did.
No, they weren't good hands that day.
They got a whole missile with it lumped up upside their head that weekend.
I wonder if there's trying to get the full video.
Yeah. I keep trying to push that, and they see it's not. I'm trying to do everything with one phone, and don't like that. Like StreamYards do not play well. And I'm like,
you trying to give out the video?
Now I'm trying to get the right one so you can see, because it's got like one where the best one is the commentary from her. Like, you ain't my friend on Facebook, are you?
Nah.
Yeah, add me on Facebook and look at that first, and that way I can find you and see. But yeah. But I said, oh, nigga, you know me. I'm bold. If you fuck with me, I might have to make a video tomorrow. Let you know. Okay, now, for an insurance job, make sure you keep the cuts low. You don't want them to, because you know me. I'm gonna make sure that y'all motherfuckers are like me. I couldn't hit you, but at least I can help hurt your business. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. Too bad.
Yes, you did.
I know. Look. I told everybody, no. We bring all them homeless motherfuckers from California and just park up in the front of that motherfucker. Now what?
Hey, that shit was funny. Hey, at least they got what they was coming to them. That's all.
No, you thought that, because I ain't gonna lie, man. The best thing, you gotta see that where they get this meme is where they say now it's on, because they even showed them white people. They was even attacking. There was cops in that group too, and they wouldn't even stop. I'm like, oh, and the cops were like, fuck it, we gonna let them beat your ass, because you could tell they was kind of like, oh, okay, cool.
Well, that goes into anything riots. I mean, if they see a riot, they're just gonna let these people tire themselves out, and then because they could get hit and they could get injured.
Right.
So I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you one thing about it.
No, there were black cops. They was like, we ain't getting hit for y'all shit. I'm sorry, dude. You like, well, look, go ahead and get your licks in, and then we just pick them up afterwards.
Their main job just keep it contained. If they fighting each other, let them fight each other, wear themselves out, and then we get them. But if they start going elsewhere, it's like, okay, we gotta control it.
No, I think, but you can tell there was black cops in that group. They was saying, oh, yeah, okay. Oh, they're racist over there. Oh, well, let's go over here and talk to them. Oh, did you want to talk to them first? Go right ahead. Okay, I'll get them when you're done. Don't worry. Well, no, I'm not gonna, because you could tell the cops were like, all right, like they wasn't even trying to get people to move on. They was just kind of like said it with no words, like go ahead and beat their ass, because they said it without saying. I try to use like words that wasn't spoken, but you see the cops were like, oh, that's them over there. Okay, this is what they say. Okay, would you like to talk to them first before we go over there and do anything? Yeah. Well, it's a long walk over here. It's about 8 steps. I maybe got to get myself together. Maybe you can go ahead and talk to him first. I'll be there in a minute.
What were you about to say, Charles? I thought Charles was going to say something.
Oh, man.
No, I'm just too busy making Facebook memes with black people at the pier.
Yeah.
This guy.
I ain't shit. I know. I ain't shit.
Shit, man. As I said, that's the meme with him. I saw that with Farrakhan. Like, this is how black people felt. I'm like, you're right about that.
I know
man.
that shit made you. I know that shit made you fucking laugh like a bitch.
Hell
I
yeah.
posted that. If you think that's funny, hey Dre, go check out my fucking meme. Go check out my fucking 24-hour post. I just made it.
Oh man, but I'm like, and think about it. And the boat was Harriet. Oh my gosh. And it was like somebody in the other video. It looked like somebody just fell over. It was like, that was a ghost that just knocked that motherfucker out. I love to read the comments. And it was like, she just fell over like a ghost hit her ass. I'm like, that's cold.
I'm sorry. That shit just gave me up.
Man, I swear. I feel like I could go to work for 48 hours straight without pay. I mean, that felt good, dude.
Go look at my Facebook post. My Facebook shit for the 24-hour post.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm about to do it now.
The black people at the pier.
Said black people at the pier. Let's see. All right. Oh shit. See, it does not like. I said it does not like that one phone shit. I don't see how y'all motherfuckers do it with one damn phone. Let's see. Charles.
You gonna tell me I ain't shit once you see it?
Nigga, you ain't shit already. You from Baltimore? But shit.
Yeah, I'm quadrupling it.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. If black people was there, what we need to do is two. What we all need to do is buy tickets. Like if anybody in Montgomery and Alabama, buy tickets on that boat. Make sure that they get plain and simple. Let them know, hey, we want to say thank your crew for doing this, so we're going to patronize you and blow the spot up and basically spend a lot of money with your ass. In a good way. So that way, and we making sure we letting you know that we feel safe on this boat. That's why we came down here. They're going to be like, wow, the barbecue chicken is all sold out. Well, because Harriet bought it all.
Damn, everybody got quiet? Shit.
I'm probably looking up this damn fight shit. Oh, double feathers.
Well, just for an update, they're doing the losers semifinals right now.
Oh, okay.
I think next, which should be the winners grand finals.
Who's in there? Is it Menard in there and Punk still or no?
Is Menard? No, he's in the losers semifinals right now. He's fighting Haitiani.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's fighting him right now. He's got one win right now, and the first round of the second bout. And I think it's like 3 fights, and then 3 to win. I think that's what is going on right now.
Okay, so you're already at the...
You talking about the Black 007, Charles? Huh?
Nah, on see my keep going.
That's the only one I see.
Keep going. The 24-hour one.
I don't see it. It doesn't show nothing. It just shows maybe because it hadn't uploaded yet when I clicked on the link. But no, I don't see it.
It should be up.
I'm not sure. I'm on your page now.
Go to my Facebook. It's like keep going to the story shit, the 24-hour shit.
I see it. But I'm looking for a good laugh.
Let me see if I can share Evo.
Who's that Evo? Oh shit. Evo.
Yeah. It's the final day, Charles.
Yeah, I know.
I've been busy, nigga.
I know you have. I heard the whole thing. I'm like, you said you were going to do a stream Sunday last week, and you disappeared.
I went to Florida.
Yeah, you're getting that money. That's why you.
He always disappears. Disappears when I'm trying to say, "Hey, Charles, want to get your ass beaten, Madden? I gotta go."
Nah. Let's tell the reality. The only thing that disappears is your hopes and dreams when you play me in Madden. So, I mean, ain't your chance of victory. That should disappear big time. Oh man.
I got nothing but space and
I did not see it, Charles. I'm loading. I could not see it. Maybe my phone.
Go Evo.
Go through the whole story shit. Get your ass down.
Yeah, they're tied right now.
Yeah, I got it on the stream. Oh, he's playing Luke. He switched to Luke when he got lost to when he was about to ready to lose to Daigo with Blanca. And he actually brought it out on the win. It was close though. And that crazy thing in that match wasn't even streamed. That was a good ass fucking match too.
Did you see the new announcements for MK1?
AB was talking about it, but I haven't watched it.
Then they what about they revealed for Guilty Gear Strive they're releasing Johnny.
Yeah, I like Johnny, so I'm actually happy about that one.
I actually want to get that because I only used Johnny when I was playing Action Core. The advancement of Double X on the original Dreamcast.
I was playing Johnny with Guilty Gear. What's the last one?
Exerd.
Man, I can't remember the damn names. I gotta eat more fish.
Yeah.
We all know you don't like fish.
Shut up, nigga.
Yeah, so they also stated that
he doesn't like fish. He likes sausage.
Confuse me with you, motherfucker.
What you say? I can't hear you. You got to take the cock out of your mouth first.
Ouch. Yeah, so they basically stated they have a third season of new characters to add to Strive.
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess that project.
Yeah, I got one more character coming this year and then 2 more coming next year.
Yeah, I'm kind of wonder who they're going to release for that. But I'm like, you don't really got too many characters in the roster anyway for Guilty Gear. The last 2 would be ABA, Cliff, and Classic Justice.
So when the fuck does Tekken 8 come out?
Next year.
I thought it was this year.
No, next year.
It must have pushed
it. Should have been this year, so it could totally be the year of the fighting game.
Oh, yeah, he won.
Yeah, Men RD's nice, man.
Okay, so we got 1 more to go.
Man, that's good.
Check my Steam list because it's on my wish list right now. So they had to update it at least. Man, they got like 9 games on here that haven't come out yet.
Got him. Ooh, nice.
I got a whole bunch of Metroidvania and retro type games that are still on the coming soon list.
Yeah, there's one I need to get on Steam. I gotta save them on my wish list. So I don't know. I'm gonna wait till we get another like autumn sale to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Luke. I think they are gonna probably nerf a lot of people after this, though.
They have to because some of them take up too much damage. Like JP, too much damage in all of his attacks, and he basically can corner you. He plays like Testament and Arakune from Blaze Blue.
I know.
I'm like, nah, that's too much. Yeah, I think it's next year because it was supposed to be in September, but I don't think so. For Tekken.
Prime says they better nerf Lily now. Yeah, she's strong. Everybody talking about she's the weakest character. I'm like, nah, she's strong.
She got too much range.
Yeah, I know.
Which one is that?
It's a little Native American girl with the boomerang. She's supposed to be T-Hawk's and Juni's child and everything. But I'm like, no.
Yeah, the girl with the little clubs.
Yeah, those are clubs.
Yeah, she's way too overpowered.
What about that Greek, that Roman chick?
Marissa.
Yeah,
she's good. I mean, there's to be honest with you, there's really nobody that's bad in the game, but there are people that are OP. Like Guile's OP as shit in this game. Like
they need to bring back chip damage. I don't like that whole, someone can just block infinitely and then you just get killed because they caught you in frames.
Well, they have chip damage. It's just that you have to be burnout to get chip.
No, that's too much.
They're trying to. One of my friends, he's like one of the best Third Strike players on the East Coast, and he says like the only reason why these guys got so much damage is because they want to give the newer folks a chance. And because what he's saying is like if you have all these characters with new high damage, basically what it's going to do is going to make people not be able to figure you out as much because the match is going to end quick. So if the match ends quick, you can't really figure him out. Because the longer the match goes on, the more you be like, okay, this is what he's doing. This is what he's doing.
Yeah. As they were saying, the best way to learn the game is when it first comes out anyway. That's like...
You got to put in that time. A lot of this stuff is just you got to learn how to. You definitely got to learn how to use your I think they call it the drive rush.
Yeah, that's what I got to learn how to do because I keep activating it during my fights and be draining out draining out the bar and everything all the damn time.
Just as soon as you hit a light move or a cancelable move, just hit. I don't know if do you play on stick?
No, I got an Xbox controller here.
Yeah, just have a button for your drive button and then just press that.
You do have a button for it. It's the shoulder buttons that you can, instead of doing like a 2-button activation for your drives and your counter, it's automatically mapped to the shoulder buttons.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of don't like that, but I'm like, I guess it works because sometimes I was finding myself not even able to use pressing 2 buttons. That's why I can't play King of Fighters so well either.
Oh, I know you've seen that Mark of the Wolf, City of Wolves.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, it's about goddamn time. What's going on with the sequel to that?
Yes, I'm gonna definitely get that, and I'm hoping that wasn't a fucking April Fool's joke about King of Fighters 13 getting better online.
I didn't really like 13 so much.
Man, 13 was the shit. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite King of Fighters games besides 98 and 11.
Oh, you like I loved 11. I just didn't really like. To tell you the truth, my thing is with the KOF games is that I like extra stages. That's my thing about fighting games. Like if you don't got enough stages, it just kind of ruins the mysticism of the fighting games. In 11, it had like all of these characters in it, and it was like you just kept seeing the same stuff over and over again.
Right.
What am I doing on this map?
Yeah, 13 was my game. I played that game competitively in my area. Like I was all about 13 was my game.
Yeah, I missed out when it first came out because basically I didn't have a PlayStation 3, so I missed out on the PlayStation 3 and 360 era of gaming. And I played it on Steam, and it was like,
what killed that game was the online. The online was horrible. Even on Steam, it was bad.
Now wait a minute. Wait, Charles. Are you talking about sensitive that sensitive content scene? Did he fall off?
I don't know. He might be playing with his dick. I don't know.
Yeah, he probably is. You know, he's from Baltimore. That's why they can't get no women there. But Charles made a post. Sensitive content.
Nah. Let's put it this way.
Oh, hell
Let's
no.
put it this way. At least I can stroke my dick. You got to rub your clit, Art. So we got to go better. And yes, unlike niggas from Cleveland, we're not dickless in Baltimore. But anyway.
What the fuck you
I'm
talking
supposed
about?
I'm supposed to be.
You can't
I'm
even say
supposed
that.
to
I
be a
got 4
solid.
baby mamas, nigga. So, and you know I only fuck with fat
Yeah,
bitches.
that's because
So wait a minute. So that
that's
proves
because
that
your
I got
pussy
girls.
ass the one who gave birth to him. That's why.
Look. Listen, that proves that I got it because you know you gotta to get me to you find it. Come on now.
Well, guess what? That's because your ass. That's because your pussy ass gave birth to him. That's why.
Nah.
Wow.
Nah. That was a bad joke. That was not a good comeback. That's weak as fuck. But
I might try to get this
thank
new
God,
policy.
thank God you fight better than them white boys on that dock, man.
See, the only difference is that first of all, you can even fight that with your little I can't go nothing but raw ass. So I mean, what you fighting? Shit.
Oh.
Here we go.
I mean, guess what? Your pull-out game was worse than that white boy's fucking fight. So I mean, what the fuck?
Oh, he got me there. Now I've been working on I've been putting what you see ain't no more come out of here. I got remember even the one I don't claim is 18 now, so she about to be 18.
Brian McMurray says, from artistic perspective, what do you take on Art's Street Fighter 6 game cover art? Probably a 7 at best. Their cover art, it's that's my opinion on the game art that's on the box. 7. It really don't fit the game itself. It just feels kind of lazy.
It was only half hip hop, and again, this game needs more stages.
Oh, it's coming. I mean, the game just came out, so I mean, I'm not expecting them to have like a total full game just like Street Fighter 5 was. Street Fighter 5 took time for it to make it where it was.
But hell, I mean, it's part of the planning stages. I mean, you can't just, I can't give them an out for half-assing this game, though.
Well, I mean, Street Fighter 5 was half-assed. Remember, it didn't even have a storyline at first.
Well, you know what? To tell you the truth, I blame mostly that on Monster Hunter, because they were developing that game at the same damn time, and that I'm guessing that took up more resource, had more priority with Capcom. That's why Street Fighter 5 turned out the way it did.
Well, remember, Street Fighter 5, Capcom didn't have any money. They were only making money off of Monster Hunter. That was the most popular game. Remember they had a Street Fighter X Tekken that didn't do well. None of the games were doing well. The only reason why Street Fighter 5 we got the Street Fighter 5 because PlayStation put money up for it. That's why it was only exclusively on PlayStation and Steam. That's it.
Oh, well, that's what that was about.
Yeah, because Street Fighter 5 is not on any Xbox systems. It was only on PlayStation and Steam. That's it. Because Sony put the money up for that. That's why it was exclusive only to Sony.
Damn, when did that game come out anyway?
Like 2015.
Oh, wow, I'm old.
Yeah, that game was bare bones when it came out. It didn't have nothing.
Sony is the best.
So it took a while for the game to be where it is now. But
I'll tell you one thing. A nigga need Omni-Man real quick, like.
Omni-Man's gonna be in Mortal Kombat, Charles.
I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Peacemaker.
They're gonna have Omni-Man. They're gonna have.
I'm so glad they didn't dick everybody by making Omni-Man and Homelander the same character, just skin differences.
I wish they put in Soldier Boy. I would have loved that.
Actually, that would have been funny. I think they probably. Soldier Boy would have been good because it's like 2 Superman characters. Okay, that's not really exciting.
Soldier Boy in it.
Yeah,
I
get Jensen.
I think I'm a cosplay a Soldier Boy one day.
Yeah,
need
give
some weed.
Jensen Ackles
Well,
some work.
the only difference, I'm gonna leave the fucking the old women the art of it more.
Says the guy that lets Melina suck his dick.
I mean, it looked like you let a fly suck your dick. I mean, it's that small, right? God damn.
Both of you are horrible.
Oh man, his ex-girlfriend said, she tried to suck his dick, but she said that's the equivalent of like giving a tic tac to a blue whale. But anyway,
The winter finals are coming up next.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out this goddamn dungeon too.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh, one more thing about this terrible game. It's got this terrible system where it wants you to. It has this thing where you can earn battle trophies for certain. If you reach certain conditions in boss fights and regular random battles. One of these trophies that I just got was called beat this particular boss without getting hit. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to make any items that will allow me to stun the bosses and do enough damage, so I had to rush shot the damn thing.
Okay,
Absolutely.
you got Angry Bird and Punk, and then you Angry Bird is making some damn moves. Okay, and Meta RD and Tokido.
Yeah.
Oh, they got yips. Oh shit, they got yips.
Did I save this shit already?
It's funny, like how Evo became so big over time. Like, god damn.
Yeah.
They just showed the creators too, just a while ago.
Nah, I don't have a hitbox. I got 2 arcade sticks. I got a modified Tekken 5 anniversary stick with a Brooks fighting board, and I got me a Mayflash stick that I'm gonna modify.
It's called compensating.
Those arcade sticks are expensive as hell.
If you play on PC, I will tell anybody to get you a Mayflash F500, and that way you can like do your own pictures and stuff, and it's easy to mod.
Oh, physically mod.
Yeah, because you could buy your own. I would say if you don't care, then get you the F500 Elite, because that already has Sanwa buttons. The the regular F500 that's black, it doesn't have Sanwa buttons, but you can buy your own from Focus Attack, because that's what I'm going to do for me. And I'm going to customize my other one, because I've had customized fight sticks. Let me see if I could show you the one that it's like a Dragon Ball theme fight stick.
And I've seen that this new one not new, but this new type of stick where all of the controls are just buttons. I'm like, how the hell is anybody playing this? So there's no D-pad, no arcade stick, just buttons all the way around. Like, couldn't pay me to play with something like that.
Remember, the reason why that beatdown happened is because Ron Simmons defeated Vader to win the WCW title, and guess what city he did it in? Baltimore. Oh my god, that shit was so funny. I'm still laughing at this shit.
It's like my girl watching that shit now, she rolling.
You say your girl watching that shit? Oh, where's my photo?
Oh, yeah.
So
hey, that's pretty cool. Representing Southtown, Duck King. They need to bring him back.
Yeah, so this is my first one that I made. This is the first Mayflash that came out like 10 years ago.
What?
And Southtown. Then
You got a PlayStation controller in this hand. That's nice.
and this is my next, and that's my other one. That's my Dragon Ball fight stick that I made. This is from the Tekken 5.
That's cool. Man.
So that's the one I play with Charles when I'm playing the games. This can play on my PlayStation 4, 5, and PC.
Oh, wow. That's great. It's one thing, I was actually thinking about buying a PlayStation 5, but had no reason to justify buying one.
And I got a Mayflash in here just so that I can have, if somebody else wants to come in and play, if I want to just switch up controllers.
All right. Second round. Man, I got so many videos to edit right now. It's not even funny anymore. Oh, what kind of video editor do you use if you use one, by the way, Art?
I use DaVinci Resolve. It's free and it's powerful, so I've been learning a lot about that for the past couple of months too. So I know how to do a lot of stuff in it now. Because before I would just put stuff together and render, and then these past couple of months I've been trying to figure out like, okay, I'm needing to learn how to use Fusion very well. So.
Oh, I'm actually using Corel Video Studio Ultimate.
Okay.
Its UI is a little more, it's more user friendly, unlike DaVinci Resolve and Photoshop on the video editor. You know, you can actually find stuff in that menu with Corel. But I was actually trying to experiment a little bit with DaVinci, but I couldn't really master it. Not so much.
It's not bad. It's the simple fact that you just gotta learn the node-based system. That's basically what it is. Once you learn nodes, everything will come easy. It's just a different way of looking at it.
What are nodes?
Nodes are just like instances where you have to put stuff together onto this tree, and then it will cause the effect that you want within that tree. So basically, like if you want something to be transformed, you make a transform node to transform the object. Then you have to want to do the color. It's pretty much like modifying layers on top of layers. But it's but it's like a tree. It's like branching off. Like think of it like just like a tree with a branch. Each branch has different instances to make it a tree, and makes the outcome that you want.
So are you doing all of that with a keyboard, or do you have like that weird special controller that they use for video editing?
You talk about where they got instead of joystick, they got a whole button pad.
Yeah, and the rotation wheel.
Yeah, I don't do that. I just do everything with my keyboard. I got a custom made keyboard that I got. But it's just it's just mechanical keys. It ain't nothing special. It's just that.
Oh, so you like making noise, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. Charles like making noise too. But that's
not like you. But you like making noise bent over.
Horrible.
He said there was some guy in the alley that poked him in the stomach, and he went, "Ew."
You still in Florida, Charles?
Nah, I'm home. Oh man, Florida was awesome, dude.
Punk fucked up on that one.
Florida was awesome. It was like, how do you get paid for a vacation? Be good at your damn job. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Cammy. Oh, the hooligan combo. Oh man, you're in the corner with Cammy. Oh, bit. Oh, domestic violence. That's what I call that combo.
Ken plays well in this game.
Yeah, he does.
A little too well. It's kind of funny because every time you play fighting games, they nerf everybody, or they nerf certain people and buff some people up, and it's so funny because if this was the character you wanted to play with, would you complain? No.
Well, it's kind of one of my major complaints with usually bigger characters like Zangief. You know, it seems like with every game he does way too much damage until they, balance him out. Because who wants to see your whole bar disappear in one hit?
Oh, Zangief's a problem in this game. He's actually pretty good. I like Zangief in this game. I don't think he's too powerful, but I think he's good enough to be like a problem.
I mean, I remember when I was playing the Blaze Blue games, my biggest problem was always fighting against Iron Tiger, because once he uses that magnetic move, he was just a full freaking hammer. And I was like, man, they got to really balance him the hell out, because he's just too goddamn, too overpowered. What am I saying here? Oh, they're tied.
Yep.
Damn, where the hell is this item at? Ah, here it is.
Well, no, Angry Birds are up 1 to Punk.
And maybe they can add some more hip hop music, give it that third strike feel.
I mean, music's okay in this game, but it's not very hip hopish to me, to be honest. Not like Third Strike.
I can't believe I missed out on that.
Third Strike, you could not play the game, and you still get a bop.
I kind of miss the old days when back before the arcade in Chinatown closed, and that's all that was
nice
like.
Combo, damn.
Oh, she actually. Why isn't he dead? She literally decapitated this nigga. Oh, Leonard Knuckles threw the fucking fireball. Fuck you. That's for Super Street Fighter Turbo.
The side down.
Capcom vs. SNK 2 music was good. Yes, it was.
Oh man. I wonder what's going to be the next DLC for that one, if they have one for 15.
I don't know. I don't know if they might be done with it. I have no idea.
Can't be. They just released what is it? Gambits. There's got to be some kind of...
I want to come out with my own fighting game called Nigga.
That requires a lot of math, man.
I mean, hey, it requires all you got to do is like get some like photocopies of niggas on the whatchamacallit, on the pier, and you get all the photocopies you get.
I know, really. Just show that, you'd be good.
Oh, you could just use what do they call that thing? Mugen?
Oh yeah.
How good is Mugen anyway?
You can make your own game in it. Pretty much everybody makes, all those crazy ass fighting games you probably seen online.
I love Mugen.
Yeah, that's everybody makes their own characters. There, I think. What's that guy's name?
Some of them need to fucking actually be actually sellable. God damn.
Nah, Mugen's old.
Yeah, it's got someone on. I'm following him on Instagram. He's got like this homemade CVS3, and the only real problem with it is that I don't know how to play. I can't play on keyboard too well, so he has to put up controller support. But it looks nice with the videos that he's putting up because he's coding it and debugging it himself.
Looks like Angry Bird's gonna be up. Yep, 2-1, 2-1.
The hell out of my way, man. Oh shit, I gotta start recording this damn thing.
You're not doing screen record?
Yeah, but I gotta turn up the sound to Evo.
You know, you could actually, because you're using OBS, right?
No, to tell you the truth, I'm using Microsoft. I'm using Microsoft's Game Bar to record all of my gameplay, and if that doesn't work, I'll use NVIDIA's recording because OBS doesn't work too well on this laptop.
Gotcha.
Which is odd.
Damn.
And,
why not?
I don't know. You know what? To tell you the truth, when I bought it, one of the main issues that I had with it was like the drivers were too old, and I didn't know that, that because I got the G15, I think this one is, with a 3080. But what I didn't know was that I needed to download the NVIDIA app and download, the driver separately, and then also download drivers for the laptop itself to get the damn thing working properly.
Ooh, nice.
Give it to him nasty. Give it to him nasty.
Yeah, Punk gotta go hard in the paint because Angry Bird kicking his ass right now.
Yeah, I knew it. The damn thing's recording in my fucking YouTube channel. That's great.
I don't like the fact that they got fucking modern buttons, but then again, modern buttons.
I don't either.
Wait a minute, don't they get like a 20% boost or some shit or a buff?
No, it's they're supposed to be like it shouldn't do that much damage, but people been winning with them, so. Oh, Punk fighting back. Damn, get him. Yeah, Prime. Yeah, Ken's frame traps in this game is annoying. That's why he's powerful, because he has a lot of frame traps. Like that. That's a frame trap. I think that's either even or he's plus. That's why you gotta like parry it. You have to parry that in order for you to have an advantage.
So Tammy with that fucking dive kick, boy. God damn.
Got him.
People forget that Cammy's one of the original Shoto killers.
Oh, they're tied.
Yeah. They fight. He fighting back, but he got us. Got him. Put him back in the corner. Throw loops. Press the button. That's it. It might be it. Yep, that's it. Angry Bird. That was a good fight. Oh, who's asleep?
Who?
Oh, I thought you were asleep, or unless you're breathing hard.
Not me.
Well, my mic is muted because of the mic can't pick up audio from the other game.
Yeah, that's why I like OBS, because I can actually pick which track I want to listen to, and I can actually so I can actually talk and whatever to somebody and then play the game, and it actually can. If I download,
how much does the winner get for this tournament?
Shit, what is it? $1 million or over $1 million?
Man,
Or 2
remember
million,
all them
something like that?
times? Remember all them times your mama said you ain't gonna accomplish shit?
Yeah, that's the reason why everybody playing it. There was a lot of people in Evo this year because of this. The prize pool, it was high.
And how much does second place get? God dang.
Shit, enough.
I think it was like 2 million.
Yeah, that was a nice combo. Yeah, it's a lot. So Punk is in losers final, so he still has a chance. Now it's just Mina RD and a Taquito to see who's gonna be. I guess
Angry Bird.
Yeah. So Angry Bird, and then it might be.
So wait a minute. We got a nigga from United Emirates in the finals. God dang. How far did video games come?
This was an international. You had one guy from Britain, someone else from Brazil, and of course a couple of Japanese and Koreans.
I'm so mad that he got a muscle shirt on with no muscles.
Hey, at least he ain't fat. You ever seen a fat dude with a muscle shirt?
I've seen too many.
Yeah, just look in the mirror.
Yeah, I just look at the postcard.
He got you with that one.
I'm just like, look, I don't want to see Art of It more lactating anymore. Come on, man, you gotta fix that shit.
Man, you lactate Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk.
And you lactate boy milk.
Just got it so fucking quickly too.
That nigga is the bussy that Amazing Lucas talks about.
That's nasty.
He just came over here just to fuck with the manosphere. That's all he did. He wanted some damn views.
He like all these guys are just bussy. Even though I look like I'd be giving blowjobs for 15 cents in alleys in Cali. Bussy. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm amazing. I'm so not Amazing Lupus. I'm either gonna call him Amazing Lupus or the Amazing Doofus.
You said Lupus, really?
Hi, it's the Amazing Lupus here. He looks like one of them niggas who got mad because he got stood up in a prom. That nigga looked like he got stood up by his parents when he was born.
He might have shit.
See all these pussy boys around me. Call me later.
Yeah, I don't get how people just want to just come over here just to fucking troll. Like, come on, man.
Because that's the way it goes.
That's because most people believe in their own hype. They deal with that crap at the men's shelter where I work at. I mean, I always ask this question myself: when the hell did it become so appropriate to tell someone to fellatiate your phallus?
What?
Like, really?
What the fuck is that?
What?
The scientific term for saying
What?
The scientific term to saying it, suck my D. That's what. I'm like, I hear that so much. I'm like, that has no meaning. Like, whoever gets angry at that.
That's about as questionable as your zero homosexuality.
That's what I say about it. I'm like, why the fuck are you telling me that? Like, leave me alone. Either punch me in the mouth or
he's trying to find a woman in you.
well, he's looking in the wrong place because I fight niggas over there. So
You know it's bad. This is how bad it gets. When you got a guy talking about that shit, and then you wonder like, okay, show us how you get pussy.
Mm-hmm.
that's what I say half the damn time. I just look at them like, was that all you have to say to me? Like, you know what? Go find your dad and tell him how you feel. Leave me alone.
Well, that's not fair because you gotta give me time to get some pussy. It's hard out here.
Oh,
Apparently here in New York, it's easy. All you have to be is stupid.
so y'all talking about the amazing fruitcake, huh?
Hey. Yeah,
Which one?
Hey, there's a whole bunch of fruitcakes that's anti-manosphere.
Well, the amazing fruitcake that claims to be Lucas.
Oh, you talk about the original and fruity. So now on, we shall refer to him as his given name, Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, Fruity Pebbles. Okay, that works too.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was actually a little bit more offended by the response though, because he have to sound like Bussy, but when you listen to that video, he sounds like a fake ass nigga.
That's because he is.
I'm like, come on.
You can't even coon right, and that's why you can't make any money.
Yeah.
Can't even coon right.
All these guys are weird. I mean, even from that Dr. Umar situation, I'm like, you need to go to the left somewhere, sir. Whatever you're saying makes no sense.
He ain't talking to us. He's talking to the females. That's it.
Yeah, he's trying to talk to Silkiana. Bless her heart.
Yeah, but it's the fact of the matter that he went on to some younger men's show and started shouting like that. I'm like, yeah, I know you can't say that to us. I mean, you gotta go say that to some kids in their early 20s. You know, that shit works on them. But I'm hearing it doesn't. But still.
Men do not care. There was an article talking about like are younger men becoming more conservative or worse yet apathetic. A lot of men just
probably both.
Yeah, a lot of men just like, you know what, I don't even care about all this shit, and they're just gonna sit on their fucking hands. This is the whole thing. We had the whole there's not enough eligible bachelors for women to marry. Because the society has told men in general that y'all ain't shit. So what you think the man gonna say? Well, fuck y'all then.
Exactly. And you've been calling them lame for how long? Like every man out here is lame.
Like, how many times are guys gonna see that? Oh, women are lying, and then nobody ain't gonna do anything about it. How many times online you gonna see women say that I'm not gonna date a man if he's not over this or not that? And it's just like you still start to see women's bullshit on fucking steroids right now because of social media. Like I said, social media has been women's kryptonite in the dating role, and damn.
Yeah, they want a thug with a check.
Like I said, they want a thug that plants tulips.
Yeah, pretty much.
Listen, Melvin don't exist.
He's gotta be hard but yet sensitive.
Like Ghost does not exist. Sorry.
If that's what I see, and I want him to exist.
Damn. Blanca, boy.
Yeah, Blanca killing it.
Oh, not anymore.
Oh, well.
Taquito coming back.
Sure, okay.
Oh, no. Oh, shit.
Let me get
Damn. I'm a green nigga. Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. Don't keep tossing me around.
I think a lot of people don't know how to play Blanca. I mean, how to deal with him yet. That's why he's getting away with a lot of that shit. But Blanca is good though in this game.
There ain't too many bad people in this game.
No, there's not, and that's good. To be honest with you.
Yeah, this makes you want to pull out Super Street Fighter
Ooh.
4.
Sit down
And then he
shut
comes
up.
down with the damn. Then he comes down with the fifth downward. God damn.
Damn.
Oh, you bitch.
Next hit wins.
The fuck did he pull out of his ass?
A Blanca-chan. Got him.
The fuck was that about?
If you play Street Fighter 5, right?
Yeah, played a little bit.
Yeah, remember that costume that Blanca has? That he's like a little plush doll. It's that. That was one of Blanca's favorite costumes. People got the Blanca-chan.
Oh, that's so cute. Don't count stars just yet.
When is Mortal Monday? Does Mortal Kombat come on Mortal Monday? AB.
Sometime in September, but I don't know the exact date.
Got him. Ooh.
I'm interested to see that story though.
Yeah, see what they changed.
Yeah, because they brought back what's his name, Sandman.
Yeah, Gears.
Yeah, I'm like, for what? I'm wondering if the new story has him plotting something against Liu Kang.
Who knows?
I mean, we'll see. I think they're gonna have a young Shao Kahn in this one. That's what everybody's hinting at, because Shao Kahn's supposed to be in this game too.
Yeah, General Shao.
Yeah.
General Child's kicking.
No, they were mostly saying it was supposed to be Reiko because he's basically he wants Shao Kahn's throne, you know, as canonically to the story that is. So like they were showing like a picture around, but come to find out it was actually Havoc.
Oh, that's Havoc.
Yeah, but I thought it was Reiko at first. Yeah, they were showing like this young picture of someone in Shao Kahn's like armor. I was like, no, that's Reiko. That's not Shao Kahn. But then the trailer that they just showed today, it revealed that there was Havoc. But he's not like a skin face man. What he does, he's more like a living voodoo doll. So he can rip his own arm off and hit you with it and shit.
What about that demon chick?
Yeah, Ashra. She got introduced in Deception. The Deception, but she was like, I think she was if I can remember well, I think she was one of my favorite characters. I just didn't really like she didn't have any real costumes and anything.
Yeah, she looked like a ripoff Raiden in the old game.
Yeah.
You know how they have most of the females just in scantily tight fucking ninja costumes.
Well, that was for Mortal Kombat 9. When this one we're talking about, she was introduced in the PlayStation 2 game, and you know, they didn't. You know, Mortal Kombat just didn't look like the Tekken games from the PS2.
Yeah.
It was really.
I kind of like that system. You had two different martial arts and you mixed between them.
And you had the weapons.
And you had the weapons.
Yeah.
I hated that version.
Got him. 2-2. He pulled that out of his ass, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Isn't that what Amazing Lucas said to you?
No, that's what he said to you after.
No, man. No. My man Art, dude, fine. Art a bit more had his rendezvous with Amazing Doofus.
whenever Charles sees Amazing Lucas, he asks for a colon cleanse.
What'd she say? Your name was the original Deep Throat. What?
Oh hell.
Charles said they call large intestines for a reason.
Shit.
That's
They
gross.
said ain't no. Well, they guess what? When it comes to your rectum, you used to say ain't no mountain high enough.
Got him.
Actually, this looks like a perfect stage to add Dudley in.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
a Cammy stage.
I wish they would bring Dudley up in there, but Dudley would probably be at Buckingham Palace. The guts of trash. Even though they need to bring back his intro when he came off a helicopter.
Yeah, I mean he might come back. He is a fan favorite.
That used to be my man at Street Fighter 4, man. I used to kick my homeboy's ass with him because he used to like just use rear, and for some odd reason, Dudley had a lot of fucking buffs when it comes to projectiles. Like he'll slip right under that shit. Keep it classy.
Yeah, maybe they could bring back Elena too.
Guts of crash.
And Second Impact used to call Ken a sissy boy.
Yeah.
I like the stages from Second Impact.
So you try to tell me that fucking Dudley would have been fucking canceled?
Yeah, he would have.
I like the stages and the music from Second Impact. I mean, Giant Attack.
Corkscrew blow.
Hey, the truth, it'd be nice to play the home versions of those games right about now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Fight Cade.
I got it. I downloaded it a couple of days ago. I just haven't gotten around to it.
We're going to get a Saturday night Slam Masters party.
Yeah, they got a Street Fighter collection on the consoles.
No, that's garbage, sir. That is a complete garbage.
Oh, never mind.
Any game that doesn't have it's a collection, but it's basically like an arcade version of the games, and it doesn't have like the home version, options. You want to play Alpha 3, and the first thing you want to do when you open up Alpha 3 is go to World Tour and build your character up, and guess what? Nothing. You don't even get a proper versus screen. You just get the blank black screen with the character icons on it.
Damn.
Get that out of here.
Yeah, like that's one of the reasons why it's hard for people to emulate Third Strike on arcade, because Third Strike on arcade has a different frame rate.
Yeah,
I think it's like 58 or 59.
But you gotta think, Third Strike was so fucking complicated for a lot of new people. And then here's the worst part. Third Strike came out around the time around Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So yeah, so did SNK.
Now I think that came out before NBC 2.
Oh,
Well, it came out like a year or two before, so.
Damn.
God damn.
Man, RD went off. Damn. Defeats the keto.
Bro, he didn't even let him touch the ground.
No, he didn't.
I bet you it smells like nothing but fucking con funk.
Yeah, you have no fucking idea, bro.
Because BlurCon, you know who were the fucking heroes? It was the air conditioning, the water coolers, and the guy inside selling deodorant.
Well, so don't tell me it was thinking at BlurCon, bro.
Not as bad, but it was a couple of people who were memorable.
Man, these conventions, man, people don't know how to use soap.
Why don't people wash their ass at conventions? I swear to God, I'm going to have a panel next year at BlurCon where it's going to be like, wash your ass.
Oh my gosh.
He ain't lying, bro. Every time you go to convention, there's a couple people that you be like, ooh.
I'm gonna be like this. The next motherfucker who don't wash their ass at this convention, I'm going to embarrass you so badly that you're not going to come back anymore.
He could be like, why are you allergic to soap, sir?
I'm going to be like, yo, why do you smell like everybody's favorite fucking whole cheesesteak with onions and mayo and everything? You smell like hot peppers and onions. Like, god damn, you smell like the gates of hell, including a fucking septic tank. Like niggas, like how does your armpit smell like ass?
I have no idea. I mean, at Comic-Con, the place basically smells like nacho cheese. You can barely smell it who took a bath and who didn't. I do not get the commercial.
It's so bad that niggas just be functified. I mean, they went on there the brat shit.
Yeah, I don't go anywhere where basically just people really gather like that. I'm like, if these people don't know how to wash every day, imagine what they smell like at these conventions.
I had to tell one nigga, I was like, yo, it's a goddamn shame that a bunch of you niggas smell like pussy and you virgins.
Ugh, God. Damn.
He's damn. How do you smell like pussy and you're a virgin?
I don't know. Basically backwash, when they go to the bathroom.
Like what did they piss on themselves or something? Like, I mean, god damn.
Kinda. I mean, kind of. I mean, hell. You think half these guys would use wet wipes when they go to the bathroom? It's like you're not wiping. You're not wiping yourself all the way using toilet paper. So.
Yeah, I gotta hide these commercials. I don't get.
Do you like R.P.L or have the decency to queef or something? I don't know.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
damn. Here we go.
I'd be afraid to talk to them, God. They'd be like, you might be one of those crazy guys.
Or you got to do like R.P.L or Street Fighter 3, Third Dyke.
Hey, son. Hey,
that's a nice shirt.
Hey, don't sleep on those dykes. They still want dick too.
I know. That's why I bought a regular scheduled programming. Good. I keep your secret, even though a dyke has
she still got a pussy. Unlike you, they mess with a guy that still got a dick. A woman.
Yeah,
hey, man, come on.
You look at a lot of these dykes, boy. They got some nice bodies and shit. They take them clothes off. They be the most feminine motherfuckers when you fucking them. Then they want to transform back into a boy. Like, bitch, you were just up and wanting to cuddle and shit. Stop that. Oh, my girl.
What was that? What was it? What's that damn skit? That the homie girlfriend or whatever it was from you know what I'm talking about.
The lesbian homie.
The lesbian homie, yeah.
That's Big Jaw on YouTube.
Yeah, Big Jaw.
Oh yeah. Big Jaw be funny as shit. The lesbian homie. Like, yeah. No, you know I'm a lesbian, dude.
Yeah, but you still get this dick. You still got body.
CT's funny too.
Yep.
Like, stop trying to pee me with all that.
All that ass in down G.
Like, yo, I'm trying to be a dyke. Bitch, you just came off of Instagram modeling.
You'd be surprised, man. Shit, a lot of guys be surprised the chicks they be watching on Instagram be actually dudes. Like, ugh. That's why I don't even go up there. A lot of them got exposed.
That's why you gotta Yeah, you saying her pussy's fat. It's not her pussy. It's her balls that she cut. Oh,
Absolutely
no.
horrible.
Oh, no. Those are really testicles. Just shaved.
It's true though. That's why I don't be doing all that, be liking Instagram pictures and all that bullshit. I'm like, I'm not supporting this shit at all, man.
Yeah, you can like it, just don't comment on the crap.
I ain't liking shit.
Like she got a whole big face. What the fuck? Looking like fucking Magic Johnson's son, the greatest ball handler of them all.
No, I find kind of weird. You don't find too many black male cosplayers on Instagram either.
You blessed by your father's genetics. 6'6", dude, and you want to put on a dress. Get the fuck out of here, Cookie. What the fuck you been doing when I've been playing the game?
I just wanted to make him happy. Motherfucker, what about me? Make me happy.
I can't have grandchildren because this nigga.
And losers finalists Punk and Maynard.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not. It's I think it's Taquito.
No, it's the losers final. They're starting to write down. They're sitting in the chair together.
Oh, so they just played winners final. Okay, and that was all right. Gotcha.
Man, they showed a picture of her and Tubman.
Oh, so the winner of this got to face Angry Bird. That's right. Actually, let me get my phone because I don't know if somebody sent cash outs or not. I want at least if people did send cash outs, I'll read them out. Hold on, let me get my phone.
I don't trust Cash App. Wait, how did you lose whatchamacallit? How did you lose Super Chats though? Yeah, that was a fast ass fight.
Oh man, I forgot that Rick James and Linda Blair were dating. Cold blood. Losers final. So what's this? Like the bronze medal?
Yeah, second place.
Huh?
It's more like a second place fight. Oh, y'all guys are.
It has to be a third place fight.
I don't think so.
Because you're if you lose in the finals, you get silver.
How you doing?
All
right.
Yeah. Oh, this stream is delayed because on my computer it's already like midway through the round.
Oh, God damn, Cameron, I am Cameron. Oh, Murray. Plus, they got Reptile and Mortal Kombat. Ain't that about a bitch? My name's Wu Tang. Wu Tang. I wonder if Liu Kang is a fan of Wu Tang.
All right, give me 5 minutes to charge my phone and I'll read cash outs if y'all sent any.
They sent you five pesos. It said, nigga, get a job.
Hey, I am appreciative of anybody who has sent me anything. Because I didn't really ask for anything today. Because I know it's the beginning of the month. Motherfuckers got to pay their rent. That I do know. Rent is too damn high.
Tell me about it.
The rent is about as high as PK ain't it?
You talking about like right now in my area, like a 1-bedroom apartments cost you about 15.
That's out the rent.
That's the dream in New York.
Shit, that's in the South, man. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
That's the thing about rent.
Rent's high, food's high.
Yeah.
Shit, even Uber's a high.
Why you think I make all them crock pot meals, man? You gotta start eating in.
Shit, that alone should get Biden not a second election. I mean, how the hell do you put sanctions on a superpower? Like, get out of here.
Easy. You put sanctions on a superpower because you want to start World War III.
You just see now ass out of there. I'm like, what are you doing?
Welcome to America, man.
Yeah. In the Daily News, they talking about they got all these migrant workers sleeping out on the street and everything because there's no place to put them. I'm like, there is a place to put them on the bus where that they got off of, somewhere else.
But who's gonna do the farming? Damn.
No, they can go back on the bus and you can send them down south. There's all types of land down there. I mean, you brought them to the big, to the cities, and like the cities are dealing with its own homeless issues, especially New York.
Yeah, California too.
All the shelters are full and everything, and nobody's getting an apartment, working and not working.
Yeah, most of the time right now, it's like you gotta have a fucking roommate just to have something. And you know how roommates are.
Man, people are so unstable up here and in general. I'm like, that's dangerous. That is dangerous indeed, man. And half these people are constantly losing their jobs because they believe in their own hype.
I mean, it wouldn't be as bad if the price of what you got paid went up with how much the rent has gone up, but it hasn't. I mean, they tried to do it a little bit, but after a while, it just got stupid because it's gone up so much over the past couple of years.
Because New York is all messed up. I mean, our taxes are all wrong. I mean, you're making $15 an hour and you file your taxes. The funny thing about it is when you file your state taxes, you wind up owing more than you can save. I'm like, how the hell do you owe any type of tax money when you work a minimum wage job? That's just fucking weird. You spend $20 and you're broke the whole week. When you got to give them almost $2,000 at the end of the year? I think not.
Yeah.
That's basically half of everybody's working 2 jobs and hustling,
as they call it.
But you actually need to work 2 jobs just to get by, especially
now these days. Unless you got a job that's going to pay you some good money, I would say as far as right now, you need to get a job in Raleigh. You need to be making at least about $20 an hour, working 40 hours a week, and you can make it.
I don't know. I was doing fine working 72 hours, working 2 jobs up until I started going kind of crazy. But
you think you talking about 15? Even though it's going to be a lot of the money for rent, you talking about like a $1,500 or $1,200? Even if that's like, and you just have the bare basic necessities, like you ain't gotta have fucking cable, just gotta have like basic internet.
Well, nobody needs cable anyway. I mean, who the hell watches TV?
Oh.
I mean, the internet is just fine. You just need enough money to, put to the side just in case some shit happens, and buy the things you want and need as well without breaking the bank.
Yeah.
Right? You can't do that on one job unless you were smart enough to get a trade and hopefully not deal with New York's, union busting employers, because we got a lot of these inflatable rats all over the damn place in these construction sites.
Inflatable rats.
And
The
then
rats still, well, no, they ain't eating each other probably.
And I don't know if you heard about what happened, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, where a crane fell in Hudson Yards.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm like, man, if you guys don't stop hiring these non-union workers and not paying your inspection fines, you want to pocket the money and build these things as fast as possible, but you're breaking safety regulations.
Well, that's the thing. They don't care how long you've been there. You're basically just a number. I've always told people that it's like you're nothing but a number to these two corporations. They don't really care about you. They just give you incentives so that way you keep working.
Well, hell, if your livelihood wasn't so deeply connected to your job, I mean, would anyone even work 40 hours, let alone an additional 14 or 32?
Hey, you better be thankful, because it was Henry Ford that said people need to work 40 hours a week, and I'm like, y'all, if he did start that standard, you'd be working down 12 hours and probably getting paid shit.
And I did 12-hour shifts on the weekends on my old job.
6 days a week, 1 day off, and that was only to go to church.
Shit, buddy, I've been working 2 jobs for 3 years with 1 day off. Again, not happening. I got a taste of that for 3 years. I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. 1 job is enough.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind if the second job wasn't that damn hard. I'm not working a fucking hard-ass part-time job and then working a hard-ass full-time job. If I'm getting a second-time job, it's going to be easy. Something easy, something like maybe delivering pizzas or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, but it's the lack of sleep is what kills you. And if it's not that, it's dealing with stressful people, who aren't careful with their mouths.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people who think they're not expendable as well because they've been there forever. I'm like, really? There's a thing called cancel culture. I think I'll utilize that.
Meta and Punk 2-2. Next round wins. Next match wins.
Hey, I heard a work related history, and so I decided to come up and do history class. So we almost okay. So let's start here. So before the Industrial Revolution, people generally only worked 2 to 3 seasons, and they didn't work full time. This full time work thing that we do here, it's relatively new. It's more recent. Most people worked to survive. It wasn't like they worked for a job for X amount of hours and it was done. So either they worked more or less depending on what it was that they did, right? So sometimes that could be from sun up to sundown. Sometimes that could, at different points in history and with different amounts of people in different civilizations, things change, right? So there's that. The 40-hour work week came about by virtue of the fact of around 1930, the mid 1930s. Around then, it was also around the same time as FDR came into office. I can't exactly remember because I'd have to actually go back and look this shit up verbatim. But essentially, he pressed on the government, Senate, and the House to pass legislation to essentially limit working hours for people, and also to get rid of child labor, because that was also a thing prior to that.
Yeah, children used to work in factories.
So that's when the 40-hour work week got got codified. And then we've had that essentially ever since. Because prior to that, people would work, 60, 100 plus hours and would literally drop dead on the job. It was no joke. Now, it wasn't always like that. That was mostly invention brought about by the Industrial Revolution, just to be frank. You ended up having a class of people who ended up getting a bunch of fucking money, and they essentially wanted slave labor. And so what they did was they paid people low wages to work, because the labor market was changing, and so the way that people could gather their supplies wasn't the same as in prior times. So they had to exchange their work for labor, and eventually that's you get a whole lot of downstream consequences from that.
Got him. Minardi and Angry Bird in finals.
So yeah, it's a long history of work, but essentially, yeah, for around a period of 300 years, give or take, 400 years, give or take, people. Well, no, less than that. It was around 250 years, give or take, around there, that people would work ridiculous amounts of hours. Prior to that, people didn't work as many hours as they do even today. So yeah, this is mostly a common invention of working 40 hours. People usually worked, if you wanted to count up all the hours, they may have worked 40 hours, but it wasn't over the course of a year. It wasn't over the course of an entire year. It was over the course generally of whenever the planting season for whatever crops that they grew was.
Yeah, but that was before the Industrial Revolution, though, like you said.
Correct. Yeah.
Where most people just farm their food and just try to sell it.
Yep.
Markets.
And however they produce their livelihood, whether that be through hunting, forestry, et cetera, whatever it was.
Do they still have that big presentation for the finals?
It wasn't that big. It was pretty short. I just kind of glossed over 400 or 500 years of history. Like, we're good.
Are you home?
Yeah, I'm at the house. I was supposed to work, but no, I wasn't really supposed to work. He wanted me to do some errands, basically, but I was like, I ignored that shit. I ain't finna do that shit, bro. Nah, I ain't finna do that shit. So I'm at home. Work tomorrow, though.
Yeah, so do I.
But yeah.
Gotta go in at 3:30 at night. So
3:30 in the morning.
No, 3:30 at night.
I mean the afternoon.
Afternoon, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the night. That's the night. I like the night.
Yeah, well, yeah, afternoon.
You mean morning? Oh, okay.
Nah, because I'm
I hate afternoon. So. I hate afternoon shifts.
And it's I don't mind working. It's just that working with people just drains the fuck out of me. Like, I get tired of the bullshit.
I hear you.
Motherfuckers don't want to work and shit. It's like, come on. Shit's not that damn hard. Just work.
For me, it's more like the backhanded comments. Like at the job, we have a behavioral specialist who's been talking a little out of term the whole time. And I was kind of not feeling the way how she was talking to me, because to tell you the truth, I got out of the hospital like last week. And my first day in, and she was like letting me have it. I'm like, can you, like, who the hell are you talking to like that here? Like, and she was doing it like damn near almost every day the whole damn week. And yesterday was like the last straw, and I said something to her, and she wasn't expecting that.
I ain't got no chill when it comes to disrespect at work, especially by superiors, bro. I usually tell them, because it's happened to me. It's even happened to me at the job that I work at now. I tell them straight up, like, if you do that shit again, I'll quit. So watch your mouth.
So this one's not even my superior, but she acts like we are. I'm like, you do know you're a behavioral specialist. You're supposed to talk to the clients and let them get their, sort out their little issues and everything. we got our own things to do. The world doesn't stop just because, you know, you made a request. But I just was not feeling that this week.
Yeah.
Especially yesterday, because I was in the bathroom, she knocked on the door, and I didn't say anything, and she made some comments almost, when somebody knocks, no, she was like, if you answer, I wouldn't have to touch the doorknob. I'm like, can you go somewhere, please? So like when I came out, she knocked on the wall, said, you see how I knocked on the wall? And you know, you're supposed to respond to that. So I knocked on the wall back and said, knock, 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 this is not your house. You know, we don't like that. That's too much.
Goddamn.
Grand finals for Evo.
Wow.
Was it Street Fighter 5?
6. Grand finals. Whoever wins gets like over $1 million.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty decent.
Shit, that's one of the biggest prize pools they had since like
Keep
forever.
killing them, homie. You need the bread.
Nah, it ain't no, you know, shit ton of money like Modern Warfare and Dota used to be. I don't know if it still is.
Well, you know, fighting games haven't really had that many big of a prize pool like that. But
damn.
Sponsorships?
You said what?
Do they get sponsorships?
Yeah, they're sponsors. Some of these guys are sponsor.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, but like big name companies, because that's like where most of the revenue for the prize pools comes from in those other games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially privately, you know, like even though they say Evo has been around for like damn near 20 years, but you had a lot of what do they call it? Local competitions that people would travel to.
Yeah.
And win like a whole bunch of stuff. Because there was a guy, I don't know if you're familiar with him. His name is Triforce. He leads the Valkyries of his who's Arcadia. Back when he was still living here in New York, it was a whole bunch of dudes that he was leading, and they had sponsors with Pepsi and Papa John's and so on and so on. You know?
Damn. Is that GG?
That's one round.
Oh, okay.
I think they gotta win 3 in a row.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 in a row.
So 6 matches.
Yep.
Dude, Angry Bird is getting dominated.
Yeah, he is. Blanca's a problem.
What is he playing, Ken?
Yeah.
Damn, that was weird.
What? Somebody them going back and forth, back and forth?
No. I got another trophy.
For any noob, including me, this is called footsies.
Yep. That is definitely what it's called. Oh. Got him.
He's corner trap too. Why'd he give it up?
He's still in the corner. He just got pushed back a little bit, and then now he gave it up.
Yeah.
Got pushed. He fought out. Now he's back in now. Got him.
There we go. Get that grease off your hands, boy.
Exactly. Don't say that around Charles. He might get excited.
And get the grease sweats.
You got the meat sweats, boy. He getting worried.
Charles probably asleep.
Now you said something a minute ago, unless he literally just passed out.
He said something to that dick out of his mouth.
Pause. So what else has been going on besides this?
No, just not much. It's just a chill night. That's it.
This evil and the end result of that riot that happened at Union Square.
Right.
There was a riot in Montgomery, Alabama, where these white guys would beat up this black security guard. A whole bunch of black people came into his defense and started thrashing all the white people.
I seen that. I didn't really. It was too blurry to really make out all the footage, but I watched it on your stream. I seen that. Like I literally went back an hour to kind of fill myself in to see what I missed, and that was all I caught. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, they were talking about that. I think Charles might do a stream on it tomorrow. It's kind of funny. He's like, yo, you think you gonna jump him? Nope.
Oh, I really would love to hear him talk about self-defense because a lot of these guys can't fight.
Nah, there's a lot of people that can't fight.
Man, you'd be surprised. Most people can't fight. I mean, I don't know. Things might have been changing a little bit recently because more people than ever are enrolled in like classes and shit. And there are schools everywhere in America now, but it didn't used to be the case. It's I would say like in the general populace, I would argue only like 2 out of 10 people actually know how to fight competently and will be a problem in a fist fight.
Exactly. Like some of these guys get in these fist fights and you'd be like, you ain't do no damage to the other guy's face. You got like a little bruise on the lip. Like, no, you got to give him a spoonful of black-eyed peas so, he learns not to talk to you like that.
As an adult, bro, I try to stay away from fights because motherfucker shit be fucked up. Ain't just no black eyes, motherfucker. You might be walking away with broken bones and shit.
That's what I mean.
Not fun.
Yeah.
But I say that in general because I work in a men's shelter, and I'm like, these guys, when they get in fights, they be looking baby clean and still be talking shit. I'm like, did you really beat him up? Like, what did you do? Tap him out or something? And we got him against the corner.
It was like 1 or 2 hits, and then they just started arguing back and forth.
Nah. Ain't no conversation left after the fight. We done fought it. We know what's up now, so ain't no more talking.
We had an issue like a month ago where this guy got an emergency transfer. He came back with a 17-year-old son who's just as small as his father, talking about what he's gonna do to the guy that beat him up. And he was talking shit too. I was like, hey, wait a minute, like didn't he whip your ass? So you brought your kid here to get an ass whooping too? Like you don't I was like, well, you don't shut your mouth. He's like, I'm gonna say what I want. I said, listen, we don't break up fights here. I'm gonna let him take you both. I ain't gonna restrain him. I'm gonna stop my coworkers from stopping the fight, and I'm still gonna come here tomorrow.
Yeah, you need to stick to Blanca, but he's getting his butt kicked with Blanca, so he switched up.
That's because he figured out
what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tie fight right now.
Nah, it's 2-1. Angry Bird is up.
Oh, your stream is slow. They're tied right now, which is weird because we're both watching the same damn fight.
I mean, he probably needs to switch. He needs to go back to Blanca and actually adapt his strategy.
Yeah,
because he's not as good with.
Are you watching a Japanese guys stream it, or are you watching Crunchyroll?
Crunchy.
We're watching the same stream then.
Probably just needs to refresh, but it doesn't matter though. It's it's basically about to be the end of the broadcast.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Then I gotta catch up on all of these damn shows.
Who you telling?
I gotta catch up with the Dead Island of the Walking Dead, because apparently it was like a short season. I guess it's because of the writer's strike. It was a short season.
Damn, it sounds like what happened during close to the end of The Walking Dead, like the original Walking Dead. Because they had intermittent issues as well. Not only because of the director, but also because of a writer's strike, ironically. So that's kind of fucked up.
And then I got to catch up on, I think this other anime, Psalm 100. I think that's new tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I just got finished watching the new Baki that came out.
I cannot get into that.
A lot of people say it's good. My dad loves the shit. He's been trying to put me on, but I'm like, bro, like I'm good. I'm good. There's so much other shit that's just like, in my opinion, superior out currently. So, and I don't even have time for that. So
I was trying to get into Cake and Conqueror and stop the thing around the third episode.
Ooh, Meat got that win.
It's time now.
2-2.
Yeah, he should have switched back. I wonder if they get like a limited switches.
Yeah, he can switch if he loses. I think if you win, you gotta keep the same character.
Then I think I'm 3 episodes behind in the new Bleach arc.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. I haven't really I watched the first 2, and then I kind of fell off because of work.
My dad said it's really good. I don't know if it's good though. He said it's really good.
Yeah, everybody like it. For what I've seen, every time
It's up and down, but I didn't read the original manga. I only read it like from the end of it. It does look all right though. I mean, I got my own problems with it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched Bleach since like literally the first 20 episodes that aired on Toonami back in the early 2000s. So I don't know.
Man, same here. Like, I only watched up until when he fought Kenpachi Zaraki, and that was it. That's when the cable went off, and that's when super broke ass nigga mode, came up about. All I was hearing was, yeah, you got the rank cards and the bounce. Like, oh wow, really? It's too bad I can't afford cable to watch it. Nice.
Yeah, I never really got into it after that because the arc, like, I don't know what happened, but basically the story and the pacing of the show went down too much. Damn, I think that's. Oh, they got.
They got to play another one. Nah, what did it for me with Bleach was they kept interrupting the main storyline to do these side stories, and it's kind of like
they put in Naruto.
Yeah, because they didn't finish the work and everything. Those chapters were already out. Those chapters weren't even finished yet, so they couldn't animate anything.
Yeah, what they should have done was all they really should have did was like just did a couple of seasons where it didn't follow the manga in succession, and then do that, and then do it once they finished it. That's what I would have done.
Oh shit! Get that.
Yeah, but the whole thing with the animation is that
out of here. Get it out of here. I just want the fucking plot, please.
Oh, what? You didn't like the bounce in the Muramasa arc?
I didn't see all of that. I'm just saying, like, I don't like that shit in my anime, bro. Like, I like for my anime to get to the fucking point. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
He wants 12 episodes. That's it.
I'm fine with that. Like, honestly, like, if it gets to the point in a decent enough time and everything's in there and it's good, I'm happy.
Well, that's why they make these animes the way they do now, because that shit used to be terrible. Where you would get 2 versions of, like with Full Metal Alchemist, you got 2 versions of that anime. The original run, which was still good, and then you got Brotherhood, which is even better.
Yeah.
I had to watch that shit. Like, I had to basically just skip to all the parts where shit was popping off. That's how I watched Full Metal Alchemist. I didn't actually sit there and watch every single second of it. I skipped around.
What, the original or Brotherhood?
The original.
Yeah, because they didn't even know what they want to do about that gate thing. They basically stated that it was just connected to the real world, and every person that dies on this side, gets converted into alchemy energy on their side. I'm like, what?
I don't even remember anymore, bro. I done I discarded Full Metal Alchemist from my brain because I'm not gonna say it was bad. It's just it was like tedious to watch. You know what I mean?
Well, you got to remember, it was basically made during a recession or close to getting to the recession, so it wasn't really all planned out anyway. Especially when the manga was still being drawn,
Yeah.
because you had nothing but half-ass animes. Like the worst anime that was the worst manga that became an anime and never got finished was Air Gear.
I don't even know what that is.
Yo, that shit was the truth. Everything that you see now with these motorized, with these scooters, the hoverboard, and then that motorized unicycle, all of that was in that manga, and it was about automated skates and everything.
Oh no, I think I know what you're talking about. I never watched it, but I know what you're talking about.
That shit was. I loved the hell out of that anime when I started reading the manga because they discontinued the anime halfway through. What?
Hey, Lionel, your mic is progressively getting louder. I don't know if you're aware of that, bro. Like, what has happened?
Yeah. Let me turn this then, because I think the sound from my computer is turning up at the same time, and so it's picking up the monitor as well.
Yeah, that shit loud as fuck for me. Is it loud for you too, Art?
It just sounds like normal to me.
That shit is getting louder on my end. Like, oh my god, it's like bursting my eardrums.
I think he's just excited because he's talking about something he likes.
Oh,
that too. But again, that manga was awesome. It was drawn by Ogure Ito. He also created this other manga / anime called Tenjo Tenge, which was a martial arts manga. And that shit was just crazy. He was a great art. He had great art and had a good finger quote story. But when it was adapted into an anime, you just got half the season.
There was another anime I just watched the other day that I may or may not have, sailed the 7 seas to find. What's the name of that bitch? This shit was good as fuck, bro. I didn't expect it to be that goddamn good. Damn, what the fuck? Hold on, let me check my fucking search. Seraph of the End.
Seraph of the End. That was garbage.
That shit slapped, bro. I don't know what you talking about.
No, that shit was complete garbage. 8 episodes of vampires just smiling and doing absolutely nothing because they're OP. I'm like, get this shit out of here.
Hey man, season 2 slapped.
It was just as worse as the first season.
I don't know, man. That shit went places.
No, it did not.
Anime fight.
I don't know, man. The motherfuckers demons, angels, vampires. The only thing it was missing was werewolves, bro. It was going places, bro.
No, it wasn't. It was complete garbage because basically what they were saying, the whole plot of it was the vampires basically found a way to become vampires and everything, and then the people that were hunting the vampires found a way to turn vampires into demons, and that's how they got their swords and shit, right? And at the same time, the main character just happened because it's a garbage anime, sir, and that's why it's not finished.
Look,
and that's why it's not finished because it's garbage.
Look, they're gonna release another season. It's gonna be.
No, they're not. No, you're not. I mean, I would rather smell Lizzle's panties than watch another season of that terrible anime.
Well, to be fair, I bet you would like to smell Lizzo's panties.
No.
So I mean, that isn't much of a loss for you, is it?
It's never gonna happen. It was a garbage anime, sir. I mean, hell, I mean, you think. I mean, you would sooner rather get a 4th season of Log Horizon than a 3rd season of Seraph from the End.
It already has 4 seasons.
Does it?
It does.
Well, basically a final season when they get the hell out of the game world. Because I wasn't really paying attention to that anime anyway.
Man, dude, that show could have went places. It didn't, but it could have. That could have been the sword art everyone wanted, but it failed.
It was a sword art everybody wanted. The problem was is that the director for the anime died and it went on hiatus. And then being that it was like, in limbo, that's when you started getting all of these isekais like ReZero and
Yo, that shit
what's that?
slap.
And I didn't get the chance to watch ReZero.
Yo, that shit slaps, bro.
ReZero.
Yeah.
And I
That's
didn't.
just something else, bro. I'm gonna spoil just the beginning. Like, so your main character basically has a superpower, his only superpower, by the way, for now, until the story progresses, is to revive so he can never die. Period. That's all I'm giving you.
Oh, every bird won.
Yes, it is, Lewis. This is the finals.
Yeah, that part I can get behind, but the problem was is that that was like the beginnings of the isekais, and then we started getting a whole bunch of gluts of them. Oh, I revived as a slime. Oh, I
That shit
revived
slaps
through
too.
overpeed.
That shit slaps. All them bitches slap. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. That slime one and the spider one kind of slaps, bro.
Oh, I'm a slime anime.
Yeah, that shit kind of slaps.
I bet it does.
That motherfucking spider one does too.
Spider.
Yeah, there's a spider one.
Well, I'm a spider now or something.
Yeah, that shit slaps too.
There's also a hentai one called Redo of Healer.
Okay, we all know about that.
Redo.
Yeah, Redo of Healer.
Yeah, I saw that. That was like, that was
disgusting.
That was an experience. I'll just say that.
Yeah,
completely
I told you, watch it for posterity if you really want to, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah, they're not doing a season 2 of that.
God,
and I hope they never do. Those 2 final episodes, they had to actually censor them, and you have to wait until the series was over for them to release the uncensored version. I was like, you know what? I didn't need to see this.
Nah, that was a waste of time.
Oh, who won? Was it
Angry Bird?
GG.
I'd rather watch the series version of Yurusuke Doji 3.
Good shit, the Angry Bird. You won that $1 million.
Big bucks.
It's either $1 million or $2 million.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, in the better news, I heard that Shield Hero is supposed to be getting a 3rd season.
Good. It's actually already got renewed for a 3rd season in the 1st season. I don't know if you're aware of that.
No, I actually just started watching it during the 2nd season and missed out watching the rest.
So you never watched season 1?
I only watched the 1st episode. Unfortunately,
watch season 1. You fucking up.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, the torrent thing kind of went down the toilet on my end.
Yeah, season 2 is actually the lower point. Like it's giving you plot, and it's also giving you a little bit of action, but really, season 1 is the peak for that.
Well, from what I saw from season 2, it looks like it's a quality isekai. Because trust me, I'm not really feeling the ones that we were naming before.
All right, well, if you want some quality, bro, you came to the right place. Hold on, let me give you some quality.
Because I already watched Gemnar Ash, which I wish that got an extra season. So that one was pretty good.
I think my friend said they were supposed to do another season because everybody wanted it. It's gonna be like a what's that?
That shit old as fuck too, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
No, I don't think so because I follow.
It's old.
No, I'm talking about getting a 2nd season. I'm saying, yeah, I follow Silicon Era, and they got like all types of news on there. And Grimoire Ash ain't up there.
I hope they do it because I mean, shit. Like the art style of that show is good. The story is good. And
yeah.
It actually has some weight to it. It's not like a typical, show / isekai. It's actually got some adult themes behind it.
Yeah, because I want to see the thief's teacher more, especially when she was doing them lovely MMA moves on him. So more of that.
What about No Game No Life?
That was all right. You know, like I said, that was good because it came before the glut of isekais.
Did you
So
ever
that
watch? It's kind of it's I don't know how you like that if you didn't like the other shows that you said, or how you like that when you didn't like the other ones. That one's just in my opinion.
No Game No
like
Life.
I said,
Yeah,
it came out before the glut, so I didn't have a problem watching that.
gotcha.
You know, once the glut started coming around, I was like, I can't believe this. I'm like, what is this creep stuff? My sister is too cute. Wait, what?
I would say Overlord's pretty good. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was popular for a while.
Yeah, Overlord's pretty dope.
I bet it is. I only played the crappy Metroidvania and wasn't really feeling it.
The show, not the game. I don't know if they have.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that the show came out. The show came out around the same time as Log Horizon.
Yeah, that show slaps. I already knew about it before it released, but yeah, that show is good. But then you already mentioned RE0. That show is really good too. You're gonna get more invested as time progresses with that show. So give it some time to set in. You know what I mean? Episode 1 through 10 is like where you'll know if you're gonna like it or not.
I wish they would continue Gate.
SDF, which one? There are like 3 different ones.
The one with the special defense.
Machine gun dudes in Fantasy World.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
To my Steins?
Yeah, Stein.
No, not Stein.
It's Gate SDF, SDGF or whatever fuck. SF.
The JDSF, the Japanese Special Defense Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Gate just winds up come out of nowhere, and then a bunch of Trojans show up. So then they go inside the gate and wind up in Isakai world. And the first thing they do is set up a base, and the minute the Trojans come up, they just, annihilate them. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that shit goes hard. It's like,
also,
what if alternate world with medieval fantasy setting encounters bullets? In modern weaponry, like fucking.
I just like how overconfident the prince was until that girl beat the shit out of him in the throne room. I was like, man, give him all the work.
Yeah, that show's good.
And especially an anime with bunny women. Hey man, give us a little bit more of that.
All right, so you said a good show. That's an isekai. The slime one is good. You should give that a chance. Same for the spider one. It's pretty good. Give it a chance. Saga of the Tanya of Evil. If you've ever heard of that, that's a good one. That's a good isekai.
Oh, didn't they ban people from playing her or being her in a convention because they said she looks like a Nazi?
Well,
I could have sworn.
I think that's a thing. I don't know about it per se, but I think that probably would be a thing because the theme of the show it draws parallels to, quite frankly, Nazi Germany. It does. It draws parallels.
Is that the one where the general was reborn as a little girl?
Not the general. The little girl is the general. It's a regular dude who was reborn as a little girl.
Yeah, I'm not watching that shit. I saw that. I was like, nope.
It's good.
I know it's good, but you know what? To tell you the truth, I got over my Nazi uniform fetish back in 2010. I'm not getting back into that.
Yeah, it's got a compelling, interesting, storyline. It's good. I don't know if it's ever going to get a season 2, but
you shouldn't have gotten anything at all. Should have remained artwork, and that was it.
Nah, it was good. It was good. That's what I said. It's worth it.
Oh, did you ever watch Tenchi War in Gemini?
No, I don't think so.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched any of those new Tenchis because I don't know. Are they even worth it? compared? Are they even compared to the old stuff?
The Geminar one is basically his little brother, but he gets isekai'd to another planet that's medieval, but it has mecha. So that was a plus for me. I didn't watch GXP, but the new season.
What's the original name, if you don't mind me asking? Not the original, excuse me, the English name.
Tenchi Muyo.
Hold on, bro.
Yeah, you know Tenchi Muyo in Tenchi Universe.
Yeah, I know what Tenchi is, but what do you mean? You got Isakai? There's a new anime?
No, this one came out like years ago, like damn near 10 years. Goddamn, I'm old. But like 10 years ago, where basically he has a little brother and he gets sent to another world, but it was explained like 6 years ago in like the continuation of the original Tenchi run, which they call the Ryo-Oki for some reason, that his mother-in-law, who marries his father, is actually from another world and everything. And for whatever reason, they sent his younger brother over there. I couldn't really follow it, but basically it was this version of Ryo-Oki. It was like trying to tie Geminar up and tie up a little loose ends from Geminar. Because I think like they wanted to make like a second season, but again, this came out like during the recession, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
But the new one that they got now is actually a continuation of GXP and a few episodes of it, from the GXP anime. He's supposed to be Tenchi's cousin. I didn't watch that one because, well, broke ass nigga time, but he came back to Earth and for whatever reason he couldn't live in the house. But the latest episode shows him going back into space, dealing with the galaxy police. But no Mihoshi or Kione.
There are two animes I'm patiently awaiting to come out, and they may or may not come out next year or the year after.
What are those two?
The Legendary Mechanic, or then you got what's the name of that motherfucking dude? Fuck. It's another isekai. You would like this one though. No, it's not an isekai. It's like a what do you call it? Not a reincarnation. Like where you go back in time. What's that shit called? I don't know. But this motherfucker, it's gonna be good. I can't remember the name of it though. It's cool. They got a trailer out for it. Let me look it up.
I kind of wonder if Goblin Slayer is going to get a continuation too.
That seemed like a one-shot series, unfortunately.
Yeah, it does. And I like Goblin Slayer too. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Kind of nasty though, but I mean, that's like okay.
Nasty? What do you mean? What could ever be nasty about slaying goblins?
Doing the fact that work. I mean, it's the fact of what they do, and I'm like, okay, that's an interesting concept. Because I've been reading the manga and just finally caught up with it.
Damn, what is the name of that shit? This is gonna bother me. Like a whole lot of people are looking forward to this shit too. That's what's so crazy about that I can't remember the name of this shit, me included. Because I read the whole fucking thing, so this shit's gonna bother me.
What, the anime?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what anime I wish they would continue is The Gray Man.
Oh, I know that one.
They should really continue that. Because that manga's been on hiatus for years.
Shit, are they ever gonna finish one, like what you call was saying in the chat, One Punch Man?
Is that even still continuing?
I don't think so.
It kind of seems like it kind of is, because I keep seeing these weird YouTube shorts where they're introducing, doing like character polls and everything, talking about that there's one character who's psychic, who's more powerful than Sumaki.
I remember the name of the show, by the way. It's called It's called Solo Leveling. You'll like that. That shit crazy.
And
that shit good.
Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
Kid, just in case he's still listening, Julian, appreciate you. He says for the chili and cornbread.
Isn't that anime where this guy he wants to buy some type of slave, so all he does is keep doing the same missions in this one dungeon?
Hold on.
It was really weird when I saw it. I was like, wait, this is not one of those weird ass isekais again.
I'm sharing the screen.
Is that an anime?
It's a trailer, so it's publicly available. I think you should be able to look at the trailer, right?
I see nothing.
Just show it a little bit. It's only a minute 45. They still might get me though, but whatever. If I have to take it out, I'll take it out.
I got you. I would, if you want me to, I just won't show it. It's up to you.
Okay.
Go to the middle of it.
You can show it. I mean, if that's about they want to take the money from the stream, I don't care about that.
No, go to the middle of the video because this exposition part, I'm not going to get it.
It's not. I mean, it's not that long. It's a minute 45. Just watch the thing.
よろしくお願いします。家族の中で働けるのも俺だけ。俺には金がいるんだ。一体どうしてこんなことに。死ぬ。殺される。ヒーローもいない。やるしかないんだ。C 級ダンジョンは初めてでさ。大丈夫。僕が守って差し上げます。面白い。さあ、こちらも始めましょうか。攻撃開始。君はいつも通り戦っていれば大丈夫です。みんなその背中を見て学ぶ。
教官役ですか。私が指導者に向いているとは思いませんが。
あなた、覚醒後の覚醒をしたんじゃありませんか。
Man, what's with these Korean names, though?
ハンターの担う役目は大きい。生き延びるためにはたった一つ。臆病でいてください。
せっかく命拾いしたのに、いつまで押し削いてるつもりだ。こんなところで死んでたまるか。本当に俺強くなれるんだ。
Okay. Because there was another anime that came out just damn near last year. Man, time is just blurring. But it was basically another one of these saying it was supposed to be in the same like of Shield Hero, but again with this one, he wanted to buy a slave, and he just kept doing the same dungeon until he was able to do so.
Nah, Solo Leveling is about murder. It's about murder, kill, murder, death, murder, kill. Monsters, Inhumans, it's bad.
Yeah,
it's
murder,
good,
death, kill.
but it's bad. Yeah, I mean, there is a very compelling plot. Your main character becomes super strong and becomes a necromancer, and that's all I'm giving you.
All right, it comes out next winter, so.
You said it comes out when?
It said next winter.
Yeah.
So that's like damn near 4 months from now. Oh wow, that guy has the same mask I do.
Maybe we'll see. But yeah, it's a good show, man. Well, not a good show. Good. I read the whole fucking not the light novel, the manhwa. I guess that's how you say it. Because it's Korean. That's why it was so many Korean names, because it is written by a Korean dude. So.
Yeah, well, I noticed it by the art style too. It was like, it's a little bit too pretty. It must be Korean.
Yep. So, but yeah, that's gonna be a good one whenever it drops. So, you're welcome if you just hearing about it.
I'll keep it in mind because I got a lot of stuff to get to.
Well,
I'm waiting.
not just to you, but to the chat too. You know, anybody who ends up watching it, and if they like it, you're welcome.
Well, of course.
Yeah, I read that bad boy and was incensed and continued reading it. It has like damn near 180 chapters. I read that shit.
Damn, that many?
Yeah.
Well, all mangas have all those kind of chapters. And I was currently reading one manga that's still in hiatus called Ingo Shiva. It's completely gross.
Sounds like it with a name like it, and it's whatever you just said.
Yeah. Well, I said Ingo Shiva, not what's that? Oh wow. I can only remember the images. I can't remember the name of it. Not La Blue Girl.
Oh, God. Oh, God. You're going way back in the day for that one.
I remember Ima Yojo. That's what I was thinking of.
I don't know what that is.
It's a hentai anthology, but it follows this girl who basically brings chaos wherever she goes.
I bet she does.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to Genocyber, but with hentai.
I like Genocyber.
You like hentai?
No, Genocyber is classic.
I'm fucking.
Hey, some hentai is funny as shit.
Yeah, of course, because Yosuke Doji was hilarious, along with La Blue Girl.
Now there was one that me and my friends watched because this guy had like a whole bunch of anime in his box set. He had some hentai in there too, but it was funny because it was like the dub was so fucking bad. You just laughed your way through the whole damn thing. It was just funny as shit. I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. He was like, it's murder suicide. I was like, what?
Oh man, I miss those days. With Central Park Media or I think it was Anime One when they were releasing stuff.
Oh, Central Park Media. That we had one animation studio that did dub down here in Raleigh, down in Wilmington.
Yeah, I think they did this one. I think they did the dub for Twin Angel.
Oh God.
Twin Angels.
Damn, you getting old, man. You going way back.
I just love those demons, man. They were just fucking hilarious.
You going way back. That's VHS.
Yeah.
Laserdisc.
So how about the pyramids? Pretty dope.
Yeah, pyramids are dope.
I'm asking, man. You're around when VHS tapes were there, you remember the pyramid construction? Goddamn, like,
yeah, motherfuckers knew how to work back then.
Hell, I was born in '87, so.
God damn, man. You remember dinosaurs and shit.
All right, Mister, gonna hit 30 years old in a couple.
You want to hear something that happened to me during this week? I was on Twitter and I was talking to this person who likes movies, right? Like horror movies, and he was asking, "What is your favorite horror movie?" So I typed up I was like, I remember this movie when I was 6 years old, where these two prisoners were in solitary confinement, and one of them was talking about how much he liked smoking. And all of a sudden, the wall started glowing red, and it started getting real hot, and he melted and shit. And we was kind of going back and forth because both of us didn't know the name of the movie. I didn't know the name of the movie, and he was like, "This movie doesn't exist." Because I was like, "Well, it has to exist because I've given it to you in great detail." Well, for whatever reason, in my mind, I thought either Sean Penn or Emilio Estevez was in the movie. But
that doesn't ring any bells for me. I don't know.
The movie is called Prison. It was made in 1987. You can watch the full movie in HD right here on YouTube.
Motherfucker, I watched Double Dragon again.
Well,
yeah, because I remember we said it on this channel. Cause I was talking about it then. I was like, man, what if, let me see if Double Dragon's on this shit. Sure enough, Double Dragon was straight on this motherfucker. I was like, oh my god, that shit was so horrible.
I like that movie.
Oh god, that was like the worst of the worst of the 90s films, man.
You're telling me it was worse than the Mario movie?
They're on the same level.
Because that movie was something else.
That wasn't a Mario movie. That was garbage.
Actually, fun fact, there's actually a movie worse than both of them. There's the live action Fist of the North Star.
That was pretty bad. That was just funny. That was just that had to be a joke. They couldn't have took that seriously, man.
Especially when he did the punches, and it wasn't even punches; it was a whole bunch of taps. I was like, "Is this a comedy?"
Nah, they had Vader in there to any more hero. Like, come on, man. That was horrible.
Yeah, like so basically the fun. Like, we're back with that movie. So I found it at the searching through clips and everything, and I'm like, it has to have some movie, but it actually has a 2023 remake with the same name. But I found the movie, and surprisingly enough, Tiny Lister was in the movie. Like, I think he was the prisoner, because basically what it was is that a prisoner was wrongfully killed in prison. You know, they gave him the electric chair just for fun and everything. And then, his ghost just started killing all of the CEOs and the inmates. But I remember the end when there was a prison riot and three of the characters in the movie try to leave, and a man, wrapped in barbed wire and connected to an electric chair came out of the ground and electrocuted the warden. I was like, why the hell do I remember that?
I got a question for the panel.
What up, bro?
Can you guys hear me? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I was talking to some of my friends about this the other day, but I heard that what's his name? Tyler Perry recently bought BET.
Yeah, that was months ago.
Was it? Okay, because I always wondered. I was like, why doesn't BET hire black animators and artists so we can have ADOS anime? Like why don't we have that?
Animation is expensive as shit, and a lot of people don't see the return on it.
He's a billionaire. It's like, come on.
Yeah, but I mean, it's an investment.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You gotta keep in mind how many animes actually flop.
Yeah,
especially
I'm sure most of them lose money.
Yeah, especially by Japanese standards. Like, there have been multiple popular animes that released over here that failed utterly in Japan.
Yeah, well, you got the Black Sands guy who's trying to make his comic book and animation as well. It looks pretty good for now.
But I think if the markets don't cross over, then there would be success in the American market to some extent. But you'd have to make it an appealing show. It had to be done well, and it also, and this is going to be controversial, but the truth is by virtue of the value capture and the money component to this, where it has to profit, you can't just appeal to black people as a particular demographic. It's not going to work.
Well, if it's on BET, it will.
Well, the thing about it is that just because a black person did it doesn't mean it's gonna be done by black people. Most of your animation is done overseas, like in Korea or some other foreign country. I mean, that's just the nature of the business. Yeah, LaShawn Thomas, he's a producer. He produces a black anime, but most people working on it are gonna be Koreans.
Yeah,
so,
because
for instance, you have shows like if you want to go back, you have Static Shock, which came out to some acclaim, but it wasn't as successful as some of the competitors that were out at the same time. Same for things like when you look at Afro Samurai, I believe that actually ended up, it ran for a little while, then went straight to fucking DVD.
Yeah, because it was on Spike TV.
No, they finished it.
Well, no,
And
I'm
it-
not saying they didn't finish it. I'm just saying it wasn't as popular as a lot of other shit out.
Yeah, because it came on at
Very
late
well.
nights, and yeah, but Afro Samurai came on at late nights on a bunk ass channel. Of course, it was going to do
Nah,
well.
it's considered a classic. It was popular. I mean,
It is a classic and a popular, but I'm just saying that most people wouldn't, didn't get the appeal because of, when it aired and what channel it aired on.
nah, I remember that it was Samuel Jackson as the voice, and everybody was talking about that damn show. It was up there when it came out. It was up there. That was
I
like
don't deny it.
that was a very hit. Now the second one, maybe not as much, but that first one they had that was all over the place when I was looking at it. That's why that was one of the reasons why I got it, because that DVD came out on Walmart when I was working at Walmart, and I had to get it as first when I came out because it was selling out.
In terms of retail success, I'm telling you, it was like it's popular knowledge. It was considered a failure.
Yeah,
It's
well,
also like it never really appealed to me. I think I watched like the first couple of episodes. It was just kind of cliche to me. But I mean, there's some black comic artists out there who I think are doing some interesting stuff. Like what's his name? Marcus something, but he does a comic called Tuskegee Hairs. And I've been waiting for years to see that as an anime. I think for his Kickstarter, they were trying to raise some money for it, but I don't think they quite got to that goal.
Well, I'm not trying to say that it shouldn't be done. I'm just saying that we
it's
end
the
up
reality.
running into an issue of trying to make it appeal to a broader
No,
audience of
I hear
casting,
you.
the main.
No, you can make now you can make the appeal because you have so many blurs. You just got to make sure it has the right, hooks for the Afro hips. There's, intersectionality, and niggas don't want to grow up. Add something like that in some of these animes, you'll get the appeal.
That's true, because I went and saw Mutants. What's it called? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutants Mayhem, or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
I was surprised to see how many black women and young black girls seeing the movie, and they had Ninja Turtle T-shirts on and everything. Because when I was growing up, like black girls, they just were not into Ninja Turtles. They weren't.
Yeah, please.
Back in the fucking 2000s and 90s, bro, nobody fucked with anime like that.
Yeah,
that was considered nerd shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah, only the niggas that smell like rice dealt with it.
It was pretty weird. I mean, it really wasn't until Dragon Ball Z caught on with the children that came up in those eras that anime started to catch on in popularity.
And once the one black girl with her white boyfriend decided to cosplay, they all started to cosplay and then try to make it seem like, oh yeah, well we were always here. Like, man, no, you wasn't.
Yeah, they weren't. I mean, small numbers, but not like where I just saw them in theaters. When we went to go see the Ninja Turtles movies, the ones that came out in the 90s, there was no black girls going to see those.
Yeah, Asians and white
too busy trying to make your hobbies a childish hobby. It's like, you do know we are 13 years old, right? Like, the fuck are you talking about? I hated them for that.
It's just a sad state. I mean, I get it. I get the financial part, because you're right. I think most anime that come out probably flop, because most of it's trash anyway.
I'm looking at the Afro Samurai was popular, man.
No, I'm not saying it might have been popular, a cult classic or something of that. I'm just saying that in terms of sales, in terms of numbers, it didn't move. It didn't really move like that.
What do you consider moving numbers?
I mean, in the terms of making, critical acclaim success in terms of finances, they didn't really do that. Because it's saying right here, the single DVD brought in $4.5 million in sales.
How much did it cost to produce?
Not that, but yeah, I don't know. Man, you're gonna have to make me go through this shit with a fine-tooth comb and bring back evidence to support my argument, aren't you?
I'm just looking at the single DVD that I've got, and it said DVD in 2007 brought in $4.5 million in sales.
I thought like for one 30-minute episode, it can be as low as 500K and upwards to 1 million. So I don't know how many episodes it had, but I guess it depends on the studio you go to.
The DVD, I think it had like maybe 8 episodes or something like that. And then the second one was just a movie.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say? You said 8 episodes?
I think it was like 8. It wasn't that long. Like the first one was just a show, just like you said on Spike TV. And then when it came on DVD, it had the uncut version where it showed, everything because Spike TV cut out a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm categorically incorrect here. It seems like I'm reading the reception here that it seems like the opposite of what I stated for this particular show did well. That's what I'm reading. I mean, I
the
could
video
be
games suck. The video games.
Yeah,
it might have been for the video
because
game.
Because the show was on FX late at night, so of course you're not gonna have. It's just like this other anime called Samurai 7. It aired on IFC, where the main character was a black man in a steampunk Japan with robots.
Yeah, maybe
Samurai
I
7?
Yeah.
But I think that I think it could be done though, for sure. It could be done. I just think that the issue is that, like I said, you're gonna end up running into some issues because I think that if the number one, when you take into account some certain types of views in different cultures, man, they don't really, you know what time it is. So let's be clear.
Where was the black guy in Samurai 7?
His name is Kusanagi. He's the main character.
Maybe that's a different Samurai 7 than I'm thinking of.
Well, yeah, I think
look it up on Google because I'm on my phone. I don't know how to add things, from this end.
The most critically acclaimed that I know of now that I add this to my list is this one. You got Afro Samurai and you got the Boondocks, but outside of that, like in terms of animation,
you talking about this one?
Hold on, I got to take my phone out my pocket. Yeah,
I never remember.
that's Kusanagi right there on the right.
On the right, him?
Yeah, and the wife.
He's not black.
He kind of black. He black-ish.
He is black.
He's not black.
Watch the anime, Art.
I've got the anime. It's one of the first animes I got off Amazon.
That's a black character.
Tan Japanese man.
He ain't even tan for real. He look like Ash. He kinda black.
I think the first anime I bought at Amazon was the video cassette for the Fist of the North Star movie, and we put it in. And my mom was sitting in the we call it the den. My dad turned our garage into like a den. And like when he punched that dude's head and it blew up, my mom was like, "What are we watching?" But she got into it though. It was crazy. She actually got into it. I was like, "Wow."
That's funny.
I never used to like anime until recently. She just started to catch on to some of the newer stuff that's been coming out. She's been enjoying.
I got 2 stories about that one. And one involves my sister's father on a Sunday. He got this tape, and it was very hard to pronounce, right? Hold on for a second. It was hard to pronounce. So right after The Simpsons and The X-Files, puts the tape in, and the strange music starts playing, and there's this woman standing in front of this naked girl. Her mouth opens up, and the first thing my mom says is, "Turn it off." That movie is Yurusuki Doji 3, the series.
Yeah, I never had any issues watching or consuming media because I mean, like my parents always knew what was good. Hell, my dad is the one that got me into fucking Dragon Ball Z as a kid. Like, check this shit out. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, I don't think he's black, man. I'm sorry.
My dad?
Oh, I'm talking about Kusanagi from Samurai.
Oh, I was like, pause. Wait, what?
That was an early fucking anime. It came out like what? Damn near 2003. You think they're gonna identify these characters as
no, because what you have to understand with this anime is like it's about a class system in this anime because they also said that even the darker skinned Asians were considered lower class, and then you had the lighter skins who were part of the upper class and the rich. That's why you see all those darker skinned Asians in there. They were actually field workers because they stayed out in the sun so long.
Yeah, that's the explanation.
No, that's actually what goes on in Japan
and China too.
Yeah, I mean, because you ever see the animes where they have the umbrellas? It's to keep out of the sun, to keep their mobility. They're not like the dirty people that actually have to work for a living.
Listen, I read like what is it? A Bible of the anime back when the New Type magazine existed. God damn, I'm old.
I mean, it's not to say that black people weren't in Japan at any point ever. We're just saying like that's the that's
but with that particular character, he's basically like a ashy black character. I'm like, he's pretty much because from the Bible that again was in that damn New Type magazine. That's basically when they were using those faded out colors. That was the faded out color era of anime.
If he was black, he would have fucking big ass lips and cross-eyed like back then.
Mr. Popo.
God damn.
No, you remember
damn? It was going hard.
You remember that damn Blood, the last Vampire Hunter, that first one that came out?
Yeah.
How you doing, little lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were going hard on the stereotypes back then, boy.
I don't remember nothing of that movie except the ending. And that's that weird sequel that Clamp did, Blood Sea.
I like the movie, but I didn't ever get into any of the series.
Oh, the series was the backstory to the movie.
Yeah.
But it was kind of messed up, especially all them kids getting killed and shit. I was like, wow. Because basically she was killing the monsters like every night after school until one day they started showing up at the school, and that shit was bloody as hell.
Do they still do like standalone anime movies, that aren't related to series? Because I remember growing up and watching things like Akira, Ghost in the Shell, and even later on, like what was it, Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust, the vampire, the other vampire one you just mentioned was actually pretty good.
It kind of depends though, because like most of the stuff is all Miyazaki and stuff, or like these new directors where it's adapted from a manga, like Summer Wars.
Yeah.
And the man or the kid and the beast or whatever the hell that anime is called.
Miyazaki has some good stuff though. I have to give it to him. I like Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind.
Never seen it.
What? That's his first one. That's like one of his best one in my opinion. Because it was before all the 3D crap that they put in there now. It's all like hand drawn, hand painted stuff.
Yeah. I gotta make time to watch. Watch some of that stuff. It is too much to watch, but every now and then, I guess, because there's like so much money out there. It's basically something. All these movies all come from something. As long the fuck is this? As long as it's not whatchamacallit, One Piece or Naruto. God damn it.
Yeah, I can't get into any of those, man. There's something about like seeing Naruto in an orange jumpsuit, but they claim he's a ninja that it bothered me. So I could just never. And his voice, the American,
and he's blonde hair and has blue eyes. I'm like,
yeah, yeah. But I hear it's good. Like a lot of people like it. I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah. Oh, how about this one for your art? Biohunter. You ever heard of that one?
Of course. Yeah, I'm an old school otaku, man. I was watching this shit was on Sci-Fi Channel back in the day.
Did you watch Ronin Warriors?
Yeah, I watched shit.
Ronin Warriors.
That was my shit, dude.
I remember when that shit came on regular TV. Man, he's getting chased by the cops.
Yeah, I live on the main street, so I get to hear everything. That's why I don't have a mic for my. Well, actually, that's why I don't record my voice when I record my videos because I'm outside. Yeah,
I'm about to head out, man. I need to probably go pick up some Coca-Cola from the store real quick. It's 2:00 in the morning, so.
Man, you getting beer?
Ain't no beer to get. Yeah, ain't no beer to get, bro. It's 2:00.
You already got liquor at the house. You gotta get some Coca-Cola for Jack and Coke.
Yes, sir.
This guy.
I had a Pepsi in the house, but it's almost gone, so I ain't got enough.
Pepsi,
Yeah.
Pepsi, and nah. You get Dr. Pepper.
I couldn't get Coke, bro.
No, I said get Dr. Pepper and Jack.
Why don't you just get an RC? I mean, you're down there somewhere, right?
No, I'm up here somewhere. I'm in Indiana.
Indiana.
They should have an RC Cola up there too.
I don't buy RC. I buy Coke, bro. But the only reason I ended up getting the Pepsi is because I had ordered some pizza not too long ago, and I think Pizza Hut, all they got is Pepsi products up here. So
yeah, they got to deal with them.
Water's always good.
In my Jack Daniels.
That is blasphemy, sir.
What is wrong with you? Something ain't right.
I don't really drink soda like that myself.
Yeah, me neither.
It's mostly water.
I drink a whole lot of water recently, anyway. But yeah, if I'm drinking alcohol, yeah, we not doing water, bruh.
I still don't get my situation. I was in the hospital because I was dehydrated. All the goddamn water I drink.
You need more. You need a waterfall.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it's according to how much you weigh, honestly, similar to food.
I might be like 240 because I'm like I'm 6'4".
Yeah, so I mean,
Tall
shit, you
ass
got like
motherfucker.
fucking 60, 70 pounds. I'm gonna give or take.
Funny thing about it, a lot of people say I'm fucking huge. I look in the mirror, I'm like, I'm not really all that big.
Well, at 6'4", yeah, it spreads differently. I mean, for you, actually, you might even be meeting the BMI at 240.
Yeah, but back when I was in the gym before the stupid ass quarantine, I was doing more back exercises. So that when most people see me, they're like, well, you were like a linebacker? I'm like, no. I mean, linebacker.
Yeah, I'm only 6'1", really 1.1, let's say 1.5, and call it there. I think that's what I think the doctor told me 6 3/4, so basically 6'2". So I gained 20 pounds recently, so I weigh 170 now.
Yeah, that's basically what happened to me. McDonald's and White Castle and got the beer belly.
Oh, I deliberately tried to put on weight. This isn't by accident. So I did it on purpose. I'm trying to bulk up, and then I'm going to hit the weights like a fucking madman.
I mean, I got to start with calisthenics and work more with resistant bands before I start picking up the weights.
Yeah, for me, I put on the weight deliberately. I had up until recently. Well, I still do technically have a fast metabolism. So I could basically eat a fucking truckload of food and be fine. And I don't really eat a lot to begin with, so it's very difficult for me to eat a lot of food. So one meal a day could perfectly fine for me, perfectly fine. But I've been, deliberately trying to work on that and eating more than one meal a day, eating like 2, 3 here and there, and then fucking basically living a sedentary lifestyle to try to, put on a bunch of fucking weight.
Is this what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says right here that he had many different designs, and it said one design he was black, but then he changed it to something that was a bigger mix of Asian and Hispanic heritage.
Yeah, well, there we go. You learn something new every day.
That doesn't mean he's black. He just looks multi-ethnic. But
again, I'm going off of what I read in the good old days, all right? So, and I only watched one episode of the damn thing because broke ass nigga time. So,
you got websites, right?
Now, but again, there's a lot to do.
Man, you need to carve out 30 minutes of your day. You can watch it.
I got a lot of videos to edit, man, and a lot of games to record. And I mean a lot.
Yeah, I'll be playing and watching anime at the same time.
No, I can't do that. I gotta really focus on what I'm editing here because this RPG shit, editing out all of these random battles, that's a lot of work.
What are you playing?
I told you, Star Ocean till the end of time. It's horrible. It is absolutely horrible.
We need to get you a better PC so you can get an OBS, so that way you can talk and listen to whatever while you're playing the game.
Yeah, but you'll still hear outside because my apartment is on a main street.
Are you doing commentary while you're playing, or are you just like trying to record the gameplay?
The gameplay is recorded via the computer itself, so it doesn't pick up the outside noises. It's when I try to connect my Bluetooth to my computers where you start hearing the ambulance and the end of the world and shit.
Why don't you just record and do commentary after the fact?
I could do that, but again, you still will hear outside because apparently there's a lot of crime in Flushing, Queens. I don't know what these Asians be doing to each other over here, but there's a lot of sirens.
Hey, they're kicking black women out of their hair shops.
There ain't no black people around here. I'm like the only nigga that are in the area. Sometimes I do see black people every now and then. I'm like, where do you live? Because there's nothing but Jackie Chan here.
This guy said Jackie Chan. Damn. Hey, you all in Chinatown, huh?
Yeah, for me, it's nothing but Mexicans and Asians and the occasional black person. They'd be like, "Is there a project around here somewhere?"
Hey, they live in the hood too, man.
Well, I found a project around there, but I'm like, I don't see no black people walking out them buildings.
And I appreciate you, McMurray, for the cash out.
Oh, no problem, man.
But maybe when I get a better mic, and probably one day I'll get right back to putting in some commentary. Instead, what I've been doing was adding transparent words to my videos just to explain little subplots here and there.
Yeah, what you could do. Well, do you have an AMD graphics card, or do you have
No, I got NVIDIA here.
And the sound suppression doesn't work all that great?
No, I haven't really even tried to fiddle faddle with it because, like I said, when I first got this laptop, for me it was mostly driver issues, and once I figured out that one thing doesn't work with the other, I just said screw it and just used a natural capture system. Maybe if I get a desktop computer, I'll mess with it. But because in the middle of my driver issues, I also bought an Elgato. That thing is a piece of trash.
Which one?
The new Elgato, is it the HD60X?
Because I have an Elgato, but it goes inside my PC. It's worked pretty good for me.
This one is supposed to work well with consoles and everything, but for whatever reason, I can't record. It doesn't pick up audio. So basically, I got a whole bunch of video, and I got this just static just coming through in all of the recordings.
Have you tried changing your HDMI?
The HDMI is fine. I think what I have to do is, get one of those double male jacks and plug one side into the Elgato and the other one into the headphone jack, so it can pick up the audio separately. And that's basically what it does.
Well, if you're using HDMI, it should be picking up audio. How long ago was it that you bought it?
Shit, I think. Actually, damn, how much time has gone by? I bought it, and I bought it back in November, and I think I bought the Elgato like sometime in December. But again, I haven't really been, fiddling with it because basically it started started blanking out the screen as well, where like I have it connected from my computer to my external monitor, and the screen just started flashing out black and stuff. And the minute I took it out, the screen is fine. But once I connected the Elgato again, I saw it. I was like, it's just garbage. I don't need this shit. Just put it over here.
See if there's any driver updates you may need to do.
No, that's the thing. Elgato has no driver updates. It's just there.
Well, what about the program because I know with mine I had to download a program in order for it to do everything. Yeah,
that's like I said, that's what I was doing before, because I'm using Xbox's game bar to record all record all of my gameplay.
No,
and
I'm saying Elgato has their own thing. Like mine says, let's see, it says Game Capture HD, and it has the Elgato symbol, and it has sound capture. Those should be things on your desktop.
We'll see. I mean, like I said, I basically just gave up on it because, again, I only bought it because I was having issues with the laptop's natural drivers. But once I started updating the drivers for the laptop, there was really no need for the Elgato.
Gotcha.
Now, maybe if I get a PlayStation 5, then I'll connect the damn thing back in. But as of right now, there's no need for it. Because if you check out my channel, all of my videos are in great quality. It's only my early videos is where I have bad sound, because my first computer was a HP Envy, and I was gaming on that. And I didn't really understand resolution ratio, so basically I got like videos where you got like a small square of gameplay and a whole border of black. But that's only for my Mega Man Legends gameplay.
All right, I got you. Well, it's 2:22 in the morning. I probably should go get some sleep real quick because I gotta wake up in the morning and go to the gym.
Lucky you.
I gotta do it before I have to go to work. So
yeah, I gotta wait one more week before I can actually go to the gym.
What, an injury?
Yeah, it's still fun.
Well, speedy recovery from you.
All right, thanks for having me up, Art. Get some sleep, man.
Yeah, no problem. Y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll put in a community tab of 3 topics that you guys want to talk about on Tuesday. That's my next day off. Then I'll start a stream like around 7 or 8 in the afternoon, and we'll have a conversation about the topics, and that will lead into Art Nostalgia stream.
All right.
Yeah, that's cool. And here's one of the topics: why Exo Squad is just a trash cartoon, and why you should never recommend it.
God, here we go. And get off my channel, Mo. Hater, boy, hater. But all right, guys, I'll catch you guys later.
All right, good night, folks.
All right.
Good night.